Hey fam, what's up? Welcome to MIKEroaggress'd. I am so excited. I'm so excited. It has been way too long. I've missed this beautiful bastard, the king of Fedora Nation. Welcome back, our returning champion, the front porch conservative.
Mr. All hail the high harlot. It's good to see you, sir. I mean, you're right. You see, you've already got me tongue tied. I can't even talk being in your online presence. This is how stunning and brave you are. That's just, all there is to it.
I think what you mean by that is I just look like a trans.
Listen, I mean, again, what you do in the privacy of your own bathroom stall is entirely up to you. I don't need to know.
Oh, I missed you, Brian.
I've missed you, brother. How you doing?
Good. How about you? What have you been up to?
Oh God. Let's see. Working the regular job, wishing I could do your guys' life.
Don't wish for that.
Family stuff. Traveling back and forth to see the lady in my life.
There's a Mrs. Front Porch.
Yeah, there's we have been good times. We have been like a year and a half, and it's good. It's really good. It's really good.
I'm so happy for you. I remember when you first called to tell me about her. Yeah. I want to meet her.
Oh, dude, we'll make this happen. You get in my neck of the woods, we'll make this happen.
I'm working on it. Hello to our beautiful chat friends, by the way. LMP, I haven't seen you in a while. Hope you've been well. Hey, Tesla.
Lana, Tiny Tesla. Ladies.
Lana.
Love
Thanks
you
for
both.
being here, y'all. So how's your stream earlier? What craziness did you get into?
Well, we got into a couple of 3 different subjects, and they all kind of revolved around different things. There was a post on X over the weekend, and at first I thought, okay, well, maybe this thing's fake. Maybe it's AI. Oh, no. It was Marco Rubio, everybody's favorite big-eared Cuban, who was basically telling everybody, we're only going to let you in this country if you express an opinion that we like. And I went, huh? What? Really? What? Come again with that? And then we closed it out with there's a school. This story ran the New York Post about 10 days ago, up in the Seneca Nation of the Indian tribes up in New York State. They're having AI teacher assistants. It's an AI.
God.
Oh, it gets worse. We just did a story on my channel, or I should say, read the article. In Oklahoma, starting in August, there's going to be an AI teacher, pure, straight up AI. Yeah, there's a classroom assistant that will help you with the AI, but it's just straight up AI, pure AI classroom teaching. And I'm sitting here going, hell no.
Oh, I hate it.
This is a horrible idea for somebody to look. We all got pissed off during COVID when kids were isolated and they couldn't interact. And now we're setting up a system deliberately that they don't even get a teacher. How does any of this make sense?
I wonder what's worse at this point, an AI fake teacher or like an ideologically possessed teacher. It's like, these are our choices.
Well, yeah, this is true. And then we also got on the subject of
exactly, Sea Striker.
Yeah. Hello, Sea Striker.
Hey.
We got on the subject of Caitlin Clark and Sophie Cunningham and the whole, Sophie Cunningham's comments about, trans athletes in the WNBA, and the fact that, Caitlin Clark, when asked the question, just said, I'm not going to talk about it.
Which isn't that refreshing? Isn't it nice in the current year to have somebody say, you know what, I'm not informed enough to have an opinion?
Well, yeah, I mean,
I wish more people would do that.
Yeah, and that's what I said. I mean, look, and I said this on my channel. I said, should she have said something about it? Well, maybe not. I mean, to be honest, she's all about women's sports, much like Sophie Cunningham. But, Caitlin Clark went the route of, we're focusing on me being better as a player, us being better as a team, winning basketball games. Okay, cool. Then you got Megyn Kelly ripping her a new asshole over the fact you didn't take a stand. You you punted on this. Well, that's her right to do it.
Please.
If she doesn't want to talk about it, that's her choice.
Just out of the buckle fat Megyn Kelly has had removed from her face.
Oh, dear Lord.
No. I mean, she's looking like a Halloween decoration at this point.
I mean, maybe she and Ariana Grande are hanging out together, man. I tell you what.
Talk about that. Oh my God.
If you want to get into that subject, it's funny because the lady and I were having a phone call before I came on here, and she said, well, what are you guys going to talk about? I was like, well, with Mike, it's probably going to be a lot of pop culture and whatever. I said, because with Mike, you never know what's going to come out of his mouth. And, so I was like, which is to me kind of refreshing. So I was like, you know what? I was like, let's go for it. So yeah, I saw your post about Ariana Grande. That girl needs a steak. I'm sorry.
Steaks. Also, hi, my beautiful Sage. Love you.
Sage, how are you, my darling?
We could all do a stream together. Two of my favorites
absolutely.
Right there.
Absolutely.
Let me pull up first one for anyone who's seen this. Let me pull up what she's looking like.
Yeah, if you
Mike Hunt.
While he's doing that, if you have not seen Ariana Grande, the actress, singer, performer, etc., bless her heart, this girl needs a steak. I mean, look, believe me, if anybody needs to lose some weight, I could stand it. But you know
Hardly.
what? But I mean, at some point, there's losing weight, and then there's what Ariana Grande is doing to herself while he's pulling up the pictures. Yeah, y'all get ready because this chick needs a steak.
Oh my God. Oh my God. It's horrible. So
it is.
Back up a bit. This girl has switched faces about 7 times. She switched races 8 or 9 times. I remember first seeing her when she was on, or not, I'd seen her previously, but when she came out on The Voice, maybe 5-6 years ago or something like that, I was like, whoa, that's not her face. That's not her current race. Like, she has had so much work done, and then it's just been downhill from there. Like, you see her every time, and nobody talks about that component of it, that somebody who was not even 30 at the time to have had that much face work done is tragic. Then you start seeing her in Wicked and stuff, and you're like, oh, she really doesn't look quite so good. And then compared to now, holy shit. Let me show you guys. So she just put out a new video the other day, and this is what she looks like in it.
Oh my God.
You could see every bone. Whew. Look, you can see her spine.
And to me, the tragedy of it is Ariana Grande is a very pretty young lady. She really is. But it's like, girl, I mean, you are frighteningly thin.
You could see their spine on their back, their ribs on the front.
I know. It's like, yeah, bless her heart. Tie this girl down, give her some rare cooked steak, and some, some baked potatoes to go with it, whatever. This chick needs to eat.
You're making me hungry. And usually I'm very pro anorexia. However, my goal weight is like,
wait. What do you mean?
10, 15 pounds above that.
What do you mean you're pro anorexia?
We could all stand to be a little skinnier. My goal weight is maybe 10 pounds above how she looks.
God bless.
No, I'm kidding.
Listen. If you pull that kind of crap that she's doing, I will hunt you down, tie you up, and force feed you food. Okay, don't you dare
so with
do
my
that crap.
parents. Like, that's the thing. So her mom came out today and said, "Oh, I'm so proud of her. Everything's fine. Everything's fine." Like, at this point, it really is. Oh, and here's the thing too. So years ago, she had a Tumblr account where she would talk about her anorexia, and but like in a positive way. Like, she's checking in with people to make sure she's anorexic enough and talking about how she starved herself. So we know for a fact this has been a thing with her. However, at this point, for people to allow her to release something looking like this, you clearly just has nobody to tell her the truth. Like, I genuinely feel sorry for her. And these so-called fans of hers are the most insufferable people in the world. Oh my God. And I got to show you, I got to pull it up. So in New York Magazine, this article just came out taking the same side of the same stance that her fans have been saying for the longest time, that there's nothing, everything's fine, there's nothing wrong, and the real problem is the toxic assholes like us addressing reality and calling what, speaking, verbalizing what we see with our eyes. That's the real Shonda.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I did not realize that calling out a person who is physically ill is somehow toxic. I'm sorry. There's no way you can convince me this girl's living healthy. Now,
God.
there have been actors, actresses actresses in particular, who were just very thin. For example, the legendary Audrey Hepburn. Okay, beautiful woman, absolutely. Even into the day she died, was just, strikingly beautiful. But in her youth, when she was very young, she was very, very thin, but not to the degree that Ariana Grande is. I mean, we're talking. I mean, Karen Carpenter back in the day, the poster child for anorexia. When we first found out what anorexia was, Karen Carpenter looks like she's a fat slob compared to Ariana Grande. I'm sorry.
Because I saw a picture of her right before she died. She is significantly heavier than Ariana Grande is here.
Mhm.
And and by the way, I saw this New York Magazine piece about how dare people bring this up. So I looked it up. I did some research to see if when Karen Carpenter was alive, did the media have anything to say about, hey, she doesn't look well? Nope.
Nothing.
So history, nothing has changed. History repeats itself. This girl is literally slowly dying in front of our eyes, and we're not supposed to say anything. And by the way, this is the toxicity of body positivity, because the same fans of hers who are shrieking, how dare you? Oh, it's body shaming. How dare you? You know what? If it's shaming, good. Shame is a powerful deterrent. Good. If it's shaming.
I'm sorry. It's not shame. It's genuine, honest to God concern. This girl is going to die. I mean, and going back to Karen Carpenter, here's an interesting historical factoid. What set her off on anorexia? There was a review done of her and her brother very early on in their careers as the Carpenters. And there was a line in the magazine article where it said, Richard and his chubby sister Karen, and that cut her to the bone so badly that she was just desperate to, like, I've got to lose weight, I've got to get thin, and just, it was heartbreaking. And now now it's the complete opposite. The media won't be like, girl, you got to do something here. Somebody's got to go to this girl. I mean, this has nothing to do with body shaming or anything else. This has to do with a lot of people who don't even know this girl, by the way, who are genuinely worried about her. It's like, look, if it's a thing where you're that naturally thin, but you're still eating healthy, okay, fine. I can respect that. Not the way you used to look compared to the way you look now.
No. Well, and that's the thing too. These body positivity activists will see somebody like her who looks like she's on death's door, and they'll see somebody 500 pounds who can't move, and they'll say, oh, both of these things are perfectly healthy. Body positivity kills. And whereas telling the truth, making somebody see reality, can actually save someone's life.
Yeah.
And the thing is too, by the way, it's not like either of us are fans of hers. Like, it's not my kind of music. I don't dislike her. I'm not a fan, though. But these people who claim to be obsessive fans of hers, I think it really goes to show how being a fan of someone and actually caring about their well-being, two very different things.
Oh, I totally
all these enablers are going to have blood on their hands when something terrible happens, and
I totally agree with you.
Screaming at everyone trying to tell the truth.
Oh, I absolutely agree with you. I mean, just because you are a fan of someone does not mean you surrender your objectivity at the door. Okay.
Yeah.
It's one thing to be a fan of someone and, be an admirer of their work. It's another thing when they're not doing something well, or they are screwing something up, or they're making a really bad life decision. That's not an issue of being a fan. That's when you got to set that aside and say, look, you're a human being created in God's image. So am I. I love you. I care about you. Please change this behavior. for your own good. Change this, and apparently somebody or guess some buddies don't around her don't want to do that.
Look at this, by the way. Even the close-ups in this video, I mean, you could see the bones in her face. Her skeleton in her face is poking through.
Oh my goodness! Yeah.
About you, you give.
It is terrifying.
Yeah. And like
oh
I
my
said,
God! By the way, though, sorry. Parentheses. My beautiful Sage. Thank you so much. Every starving Gazan has like a minimum 50 pounds on Ariana, including the children. I love Sage.
No, Sage. Magnifique, my dear. Yeah, I mean, just. I mean, okay, and let's. I'm sorry, Elizabeth Hurley, Helen Mirren back in the day, Charlize Theron, okay, or Halle Berry. Take those 4 women and compare them to, the modern look of women in Ariana Grande. I'm sorry, I will lay you down money right now. Okay, a heterosexual male looks at those 4 women versus Ariana Grande, and I guarantee you the heterosexual male is going for one of those 4 women every time.
Yeah. Well, and probably her as well before she had all the face work and got anorexic. Like, let me find. Look at this. This is what she used to look like. I mean, I would never know this is even the same person. Like, I think. Oh, and I wanted to pull this up. Where was it? Yeah, this is a very good point, Sea Striker. She was also on Nickelodeon. Yeah, this poor girl was abused. And I don't know if you've seen, I never watched the show, but I've seen clips of the show she was on. And it is some sick shit. Like, they had her, like, putting her feet in her mouth and spraying whipped cream on herself and doing all this innuendo. And she was a child.
You cannot hate Hollywood enough. Really. Britney Spears, Ariana Grande. How many young actors and actresses and singers and performers have been just absolutely screwed up by, these handlers and producers and directors on shows they were on as kids and totally messed them up.
Yeah. Oh, and this is a good point too. I hadn't thought of this, but LMP points out the camera adds 10 pounds.
Yeah. Lana, you're absolutely right, honey.
She must have like negative 20 cameras on her.
I mean, Lana's absolutely right. Which, by the way, shout out to Lana. She is a proud member of Fedora Nation. Why she hangs out on my channel? No, I'm kidding. No, I love Lana, but she's right.
Honorary harlot.
Listen, I'll let you and her work out whether she can call her a harlot or not.
Yeah, she's a harlot.
Anyway. No, I mean, Lana's absolutely right. The camera's supposed to add 10 pounds, and she looks that bad, even with the camera adding 10 pounds.
Oh, yeah, this is a good point, too, Stewie. Amanda Bynes.
Oh, yeah, there's another one.
There's
another one.
And I believe Dan Schneider was part of her show. He was part of Ariana Grande's show. So, yeah, this girl's probably been through hell. But what's terrifying is that clearly, and I've been saying this for a year in regards to Ariana Grande, clearly she has not one person in her life to tell her the truth.
Yeah, and that's tragic.
Scumbag fruitcake of a brother is out there trying to start outrage mobs about the show Big Brother to get someone kicked off of it because, he's homophobic. I'm like, maybe worrying more about your own damn family that you're living off of.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, and Sea Striker's like, yeah, Amanda Bynes was very cute. And just look at her now. Oh, my God. She just, boy.
Look at this.
Yeah.
So this is for anyone who forgets. This is what Ariana Grande used to look like.
Everyone's done incredibly this year.
That girl is healthy. She's pretty. Yeah. Absolutely pretty and healthy. There's nothing wrong with her. Not a thing.
Would you ever even know that that's the same person, though?
No. Absolutely.
I mean, they don't even look like they're the same ethnicity.
No, exactly.
Yeah, and what's up, Tim? Cynthia Erivo, when they were making Wicked, looked anorexic too. I'm like, some dark shit must have happened on the Wicked set.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
you see even Michelle Yeoh, you see every person who was in that movie, the before and after, and it looks like they sold their soul to the devil. It looks like that movie Thinner. Have you ever seen the movie Thinner?
I've heard about it. I don't think I've ever seen it.
We gotta watch it, guys. Oh my god, we should have a movie night and watch it. Oh my god, get this shit. So there's this guy, right? And he's kind of a prick, and he goes to the gypsies. There's like a gypsy at the carnival, and I forget why. Chat, does anybody remember why? What he does? He wrongs the gypsies in some way. I don't remember how,
Oh,
but he's
no, that
kind
was
of
a big
prick.
mistake.
It's a big mistake because she touches his forehead and she's like, thinner. And he just starts losing weight and losing weight and losing weight until he's like a skeleton.
Yeah.
Said that, oh yeah. She said, so she pulled out, she was supposed to be in a musical and she just pulled out of it and said after her tour, she's taking a break from stuff. But like, what break? She has a movie coming out in 2 months. She's going to take 2 days off. And the way it's being framed by her handlers and all this is, oh, because of the negativity, because people talking about her body. She's yeah, that's the issue.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's all our fault for being actually concerned, that the girl actually lives a normal, healthy life. And I'm
See, and
sorry,
this is
what this is right
exactly
now is not normal or healthy.
no, and this is exactly what people mean when they talk about toxic empathy. That's what this is. Oh, don't ever speak about someone's body. I'm like, really? If they're dying in front of us, what if somebody was like cutting themselves in front of you and they're bleeding to death? Do you say nothing? Do you say, oh, I can't shame them for that?
Yeah. Oh,
It's the
yeah.
same thing.
Yeah. No, I'm reading that comment from Dangerous Spaces.
Oh yeah, I'm with you, Tim.
Yeah, absolutely.
But on the other hand, I don't think it necessarily has to be one or the other. Like, because that shit obviously was completely wrong. I mean, she was drugged up for so long and, had every sort of horrific thing happen to her. However, she clearly is not well now. So I don't think it has to be one or the other, that either you're unwell on your own or you're unwell being controlled by people.
When
Like,
I was seeing
somebody
those
gets
Britney
bitch help.
when I was seeing those Britney Spears videos coming out, the thing that just absolutely was frightening to me was watching her eyes. Her eyes were a combination of two things that to me are scary on a person. One, they look dead. They look like a snake. The dead eyes of a snake. And the other is there was just nothing but insanity in her eyes. She was crazy. And I'm like, jeez. And ugh. I'm like,
There's the mayor of this channel. What's up, Duke? You bitch.
Duke, what you doing, dude?
No,
What
it's
are
so
you
true.
doing?
Yeah,
she
people,
just looked
people
crazy.
confuse disapproval with shaming, and they also approve disagreement or anything other than delusional positivity. That's been rebranded as hate. So I see all these people saying, "Oh, she's getting hate online." I have not seen one hateful comment about this with her. It just seems people en masse are worried about her.
Yeah. Yeah, and with I think legitimate concern. I mean, like I say, is Ariana Grande's music my cup of tea? No. Her
Same.
movies? No. But she's a human being. And it's like, girl, I mean, that picture you showed of her in that gray dress, she looked fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. And now it's just, oh God, Oh, by the way, speaking of people who could very well be corpses in the very near future, we've got a betting pool going on my channel when they're going to announce Mitch McConnell's death. You want in on that?
Well, I was hoping you would say me, that maybe I would tick off a gypsy and would get a little skinnier.
You don't need to lose weight. What the hell you do?
I'm very out of shape.
Oh,
This is what I've been saying for the longest time. No, first of all, my bet is whatever the longest amount of time is from now that you can bet, that's my bet, because he will be dead. They will weekend at Bernie's him. These people, I'm telling you, try to keep their bony little claws on the grips of power from beyond the grave. Now, what I've been saying for the longest time, I'm like, I would never, ever, ever wish death upon anybody. So my views on Mitch McConnell, I hope he is well enough to live, but sick enough to retire.
Fair enough.
But
Fair
no,
enough.
I think he'll outlive us all.
He may very well be. May
What's
very
your
well do
bet?
it. Dylan.
My beloved Dylan. Oh, Stewie, I'm sorry. I'm the worst at this. I'm the absolute worst. I need to update the description after because I forgot to. Front Porch, where can people subscribe to you and find you?
Oh, hang on. I'm working on that right now. You can find me on a couple of different places. Number one, you can find me on Rumble, and I just dropped that in the chat. Give me a second. I'm also on Kick. You can find
You're
me
on
there.
Kick. Oh,
Well,
that's what kids go on.
It's not going that well, dude, because
Look how
primarily just
youthful you are, Brian. I'm not on
oh,
Kick.
yeah, I am on Kick, believe it or not. Give me a
Too
second
old for
here,
that.
and I will pop all of the links in all of the places.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna try and get on Pilled here in the near future.
On what? There's a new platform?
Yeah, pilled.net.
What's that?
Yeah. You need to, brother, you need to check this out. Pilled.
Pilled?
Pilled. Pilled.
Like Ariana Grande pills?
No, bless her heart. This is a whole other thing.
What pills are they on?
And here's the last one where you can find me.
This looks like a nudie site.
Yeah, it's a brand new site.
Is it? Oh,
well, no, not even
necessarily. Over my head.
It's not even necessarily. You got people of all stripes politically hanging out there, and it's not even necessarily politics either.
Isn't Kick where Gen Zers run around harassing people? Yeah, he's gonna be the next one at the titty clubs in Miami with clavicular.
Lord. Oh Lord, yeah.
And I'm gonna have to come bail you out.
Yeah, yeah, I can just see that happening. No, this coming from the guy who is like, he walks up to the door of the club and the ropes part and he's let in. This guy right over here.
Hey, what are you, nuts? No, nobody wants me at their club.
Listen, you are legendary in the Orlando area. Do you know how many friends of mine that I got calling me up or messaging me going, you know what the damn Harlow did now? I was like, oh God, what'd he do? He's like, yeah.
I didn't do nothing. Oh yeah, where are your link? Did you type them?
Yeah, I dropped them in chat.
Oh, I guess you need the wrench to do. Okay, wait. I'm gonna drop the links because YouTube is a bitch. Hold on.
Oh, have you heard that YouTube and I are on the outs with each other?
You're on the outs. What happened?
Oh God. It's been a spell since we've caught up. You haven't heard about this. Okay. So when I got started in social media few years ago, okay, I primarily tried to build my YouTube channel because, let's be honest, it's the biggest game in town. And like everybody, I have had my varying problems with YouTube. Not necessarily, growing the channel, because when I was posting videos and stuff regularly, that was fine. My problem with YouTube is what everybody else is, the question of free speech. Well, this finally came to a head when one Saturday morning I was doing a live stream, and I do one on the regular, usually around 10:30 in the morning, called Front Porch Brunch. And we got on the subject of, the Iran-U.S. war. And I used an analogy. I said, we are Brer Rabbit stuck on Tar Baby. Okay. It's the old.
I don't remember the story.
Okay. It's the old Uncle Remus, story about Brer Rabbit who, Brer Fox puts a trap out in the field. He builds something called Tar Baby. Well, Brer Rabbit's so curious, he gets his hand stuck on it. And the more he tries to get unstuck, the more stuck he gets. Okay. I did not say that Uncle Remus was cool. I didn't say racism is okay. I didn't say it's a simple analogy that folks of a certain generation are going to understand. Okay. The AI cat monitor on YouTube shut down my live stream 10 seconds after I used that analogy.
When was this?
Oh, this was like a couple of months ago. couple of months. Yeah, I did like a little 5-minute video on my channel. It's still up there, by the way, on YouTube, and it's called "The Comment That Got Me in Trouble with YouTube." And I repeat the whole thing. Ever since that day, I have not posted a damn thing to YouTube. I'm like, that's it. I'm done. I will go to places like Kick and Rumble and Pilled and others. I will build my social media.
I don't
And-
blame you.
Yeah. Oh God, I might have got your channel in trouble.
Wouldn't
now.
that be hilarious? No, it's the weirdest thing. They leave me alone for some reason. I don't know why. It's like the one platform I might be very shadow banned. I don't know if I'm very shadow banned or if it's my fault or both. Could totally be both. But I've never really been hit with a whole lot of YouTube censorship somehow. It's like the one platform. I was banned from LinkedIn this week, by the way. Did I tell you that?
What did you do?
Nothing. I've never even used it. So as everyone knows, I've been job hunting for a long ass time. And I was like, I've never really used LinkedIn. A lot of people do. Let me check it out. It seems like there's a lot of stuff on there that isn't elsewhere. So I uploaded my resume, which has a lot of conservative groups and stuff on it.
Yeah.
5 minutes later, I was banned. They denied all my appeals.
You
Won't give me a reason except violating community guidelines. I had not spoken to a person on there. I had not done anything except upload my resume. Yeah, I didn't know you could get banned from LinkedIn.
That's
I've not interacted with a single person.
Oh my God.
Oh, cool. I guess it's not good to, it's good to know. It's good to know. I didn't know, but yeah, I figured. Even my dad says sometimes he can't get my stream when I send him. That's annoying, but
yeah, that's stupid.
Too. I feel like I've been a bit more consistent lately than normal. That's annoying. What's up, other Mikey? Courtney Raid, what's up, Courtney? I love you. Shaky shake for me.
Oh yeah, she's shaking something, all right.
Oh yeah, and we got to do body cam night soon.
Oh goodness me,
Courtney's channel soon. I'm excited.
Oh, I got to catch up with her sometime in the near future.
She's amazing. I love her.
Oh yeah, and I'm so glad she's still pursuing her channel and growing it and making it happen. I really am.
Got to get her monetized. She's so close. By the way, I'll send the link. If anyone here is not subscribed to our beloved friend Courtney Brooke, make sure you go do it because she's like this close to being monetized.
How many subscribers has she got now?
984. So she is.
Oh, she's that close.
Wait, no, I did math wrong. Wait, I did math. Did I do math right? No, I did math wrong. Wait, she's 16 away. Someone help me do a math.
16 subscribers.
Oh my God, what's up? My beloved blue fuck Puppet Edgar is here. Love you, dude. Have you ever watched Puppet Edgar?
I have seen Puppet Edgar on occasion. Yes.
I was gonna say you would love it. One sec, let me share Courtney's link. She's so close. Yeah, she's 16 away. Okay. I got my math right.
She needs 16 subscribers.
Yeah,
and she's monetized.
We need 16 people to subscribe to Courtney. Please do it.
Okay. Yeah. Then that's a goal we need to help with. That's a goal we need to help with.
And I think she's got all her hours and stuff already, so she just needs.
God, yeah. For all the live streaming she does, she absolutely ought to have 8 hours.
And that's the hard part. I was gonna say that's so crazy. I can't believe they took you off over that. Like, we should just be like, screw you, YouTube. Let's talk about Song of the South. Let's just sing.
Yeah, I didn't say racism is good. I didn't say I love Uncle Remus. Nothing.
I do.
Simply used an analogy. And because of the words, they're like, he's being racist. Shut him down. And I'm like,
wouldn't it be hilarious, by the way, if they took this down over that? Like, after all the horrific things that I've said, if classy ass Brian is the one to get it taken down.
I was going to say, of all my friends on social media, I mean, if there is anybody who YouTube should be like, he is public enemy number 1. It's our job to dude, for all the shit you've talked over the years, if there is anybody who YouTube ought to be hunting, it ought to be you. Not that I want to see it happen to you, but I'm like, I'm sitting here being nice and polite, trying to have fun on a Saturday morning. And no, you said something we don't like. You got to go.
So stupid.
I'm like, screw you.
YouTube did that to him for talking about Uncle Ramus.
Yeah. Yeah.
Zippity dude, zippity.
Yeah.
I always
that's
wanted
it.
to own that on
That's
VHS.
all I did. And I'm like, I'm done. I'm done with them. I
It's
mean,
kind of bullshit, by the way, how like they just erase that from history. Like he was the first black person to attend the Oscars. Like he was a very accomplished person, and we're
Exactly.
just supposed to pretend he never existed.
you know, well, I mean, it's kind of like, I mean, Aunt Jemima. Yeah.
What they
Woman
took
made
from us.
millions of dollars as an African-American entrepreneur. Oh my God. She's here.
The blonde bombshell has arrived.
She is here.
Not
Courtney.
even Uncle Ramus, just the rabbit.
Yeah.
Well, they took him off. They took him out of Disney World.
Yeah.
What was it called? What was it called?
Song of the South. That's what they called it.
No, but the ride, they had a ride with the bunny rabbit. Chat, what's it called? Yeah, it's
Hang on.
Tiana's water slide now. Chat, you know what I'm talking about. It was the bunny rabbit, and he had like a roller coaster or something. Splash Mountain. Thank you, Sea Striker.
Okay.
We don't have
Splash
many
Mountain.
Disney gays here.
Okay.
What the hell was I about to say? Yeah, Song of the South. Yeah, we don't have very many Disney adults here. Most people don't know what we're talking about.
Yeah, exactly. Oh my goodness.
That's crazy, though.
Oh yeah. Yeah. And I'm like, I'm done. I'm not posting another. I mean, I might post like a 5-minute video whenever I get the time to actually do them. But as far as like live streaming, I'm done. Never again.
That's such bullshit.
Oh, I agree. And you know, the worst part is YouTube is doing what?
What?
Well, you know, you just had that. Oh my God.
Oh no, I saw a chat, but I wasn't going to interrupt you.
Oh no, go right ahead by all means.
No, it was a side quest.
No, okay. No, I was just like, and YouTube's killing themselves. They're still the biggest thing on the block, but they're killing themselves slowly but surely. Everybody's feeding over to Rumble, slowly but surely.
I need to. Somebody in chat said it earlier. I got to get on Rumble more. I will. I just forget. Oh my God, though. Oh my God. Lana. Have I seen Obsession? Brian, have you seen Obsession?
I know about this movie. I have not seen it.
Well,
But
go
I
back
know
to my
about
channel. I interviewed Jeff Barker. His son is the writer director, and he contributed a lot to the script and production. He wrote what is my favorite part of it. He wrote that monologue. It was a great interview. This movie is so good, even though
refresh my memory.
Said I overhyped it. He didn't like it, but he's the what's it called? What do you call it? The party pooper.
Refresh my memory. How much was that movie made for? How much?
$750,000.
That's it.
Yeah, and I think it's made something like 450 million now.
Oh my God. Oh,
it's so good, Lana. See, Duke doesn't know. He doesn't know his ass from his elbow. You know what's up.
Are you sure you're not originally from West Virginia? Because ass and elbows is one of those Southern comments that.
Oh,
no, wait a
really?
minute. I forgot. You've been living down in
Italian
Florida for a while.
too.
You got Southernized.
No, I feel like that's something my family says. It's like an Italian. Maybe it's like a Northeast thing, because there are other sayings like that my family says. Like he's built like a brick shit house. Go fuck yourself in Macy's window.
Wait a minute. Have you seen the YouTube video called "Shit That Southern Women Say"?
No, I need to.
Okay, that's it. I am DMing you right now, because this is one of the funniest damn things you're ever going to watch. Hang on a minute. I've got to do this for you, because if I don't, I'm not a good friend. Talk amongst yourselves for a minute, folks. I got to do something for Mikey here.
Yes, pull it up.
Oh, hang on. I'm going to send one moment, please.
Before we get off the set, I was going to show this before too. I forgot. God, this was a couple months ago. And oh, by the way, yeah, Duke, you liked Stigmata. You don't get to talk. That was the worst movie we've ever watched. Lounge Singer, I don't think there's enough material for miniseries, but hey, there isn't enough material for most Netflix miniseries, but maybe like a Maybe like an anthology series episode.
All right, I just shot this over to you in private chat.
Oh, it's almost at half a billion.
Wow.
You got to watch it.
Wow, okay. I'm gonna have to. I'm just
It's
gonna
so
have to.
good. Oh yeah, before you get to that, I wanted to pull this up. This was a couple months ago. I was saying the same thing a couple months ago and a year ago, and oh God, look at this poor girl.
Eat a steak.
Eat
Eat a
the steak.
hamburger.
Oh,
Mother of God.
tragic.
She's gonna die. She's going to die.
Courtney thinks my story was too verbose.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God, my beloved Duke. I watched that Rumble stream you were on last week. How do you wind up on these streams with nasty e-girls and eight and boobs everywhere? I don't know. I just get asked to go on lots of stuff and I don't do my research and like, yeah, I do.
Wait a minute. You wound up on a stream with nasty e-girls last. What?
It's a thing that happens frequently. No. I loved most people on that stream. But yeah. Like, okay, here's the thing. I blame Chrissy for everything. I blame Chrissy for every problem in the world.
Oh, Chrissy Mayer's involved in this? All right, that explains
everything. No, she wasn't for once. However, I still blame her because and I say that as my dear friend, I love Chrissy dearly. Where does she find these people?
Yeah,
every hoe I have ever met can be traced back to Chrissy Mayer.
Listen, I've seen some of who you date. You can't blame some of that on Chrissy. You can't talk.
One of them I can. I met one of them through her.
Okay. One of them you can blame on Chrissy. Short of that, yeah, no.
There was one. I've told this story 1,000 times on here. I promise I won't go down this rabbit hole again. But oh my God, there was a crazy bitch on one of her streams that I went on.
Imagine my shock face.
There was a crazy bitch on another stream I did too. I did one with Adam and her, and they were both titty ladies. Yeah, exactly, Duke. Chrissy is the connection to all the titty ladies. By the way, thank you so much. If you guys feel so inclined, send in your super chats, help support the channel, or join my locals, join my Patreon. Me, Vonnie, and Drew have been figuring out when is best for us to watch T2. I'm like, I can do it whenever, waiting on you guys. But if they take long, we could watch other stuff in the meantime. So if you're new here, we watch movies, we have movie nights, we do lots of fun stuff. Become a channel member, join my locals or my Patreon. I'm posting the link below because I forgot to in the description. But if you're watching this later, it'll be in the description, as will his stuff.
Listen, folks, if you don't drop some super chats, join his Patreon, his Rumble, his locals, his everything else. He's going to start working street corners again in Orlando, and I'm sorry, that just no.
If only, Brian. If only. I'm only a whore on the inside. Let me tell you, by the way, you know what is really inconvenient?
You are not just a whore on the inside. Bullshit.
Oh, yes, I am. Yes, I am. If you only knew. Oh, if you only knew. Only knew.
No, okay.
No, I'm only over on the inside. You know what's really inconvenient?
Morals. Yes.
Morals. I would have crushed it as a hoe. I would have crushed it on OnlyFans.
Well, friggin' morals. Wait, hold on. Wait a second. I'm sorry. Aren't you like the lead pimp on Pimpcast? So don't
co-pimp. I'm a co-pimp.
Oh, you're
I don't know. I'm with Abraham Lincoln and Fabio. So like,
oh, Duke, that's just so mean.
You bitch. Brian, you believe this? You know, some people, their viewers are so sweet to them. Kiss their asses. These are the bitches who come here. And I wouldn't have it any other way, by the way.
That's true. That's true.
See, I'm telling you, morals are inconvenient.
Now, wait. Okay, hang on a second. I got to ask you about something. And if you don't want to talk about this, that
I'll
is
talk about
perfectly
anything.
fine.
Mention it all.
Okay. What is this thing with you and Jared Leto?
I told the story. Courtney, I won't go through the whole thing again because she thought my story went on for too long and could have been the abridged version. But I told the story on, what was it? The last stream I did with Sage. If anyone wants to go watch it. So I was like, I just turned 18, maybe like a couple months before. He never asked how old I was, by the way. Met him in a coffee shop. He invited me to like this private event they were doing, and long story short, he tried to get me to have a drug. I did not do the drugs. They were doing all the drugs. Tried to get me to have a three-way with him and a hooker named Lissy with a silent Y. The Y was silent. And I declined and I left. He was fucking creepy. He's not even a person. He was saying all sorts of crazy shit about like past lives and healing crystals and all this crazy shit. But it was interesting. So yeah, and it's so funny because I'd been saying that was before any stories were out about, oh, he's sending used condoms to his co-stars and handing people dead rat. No one knew that at the time. So I've been saying for years that he was nuts, and I feel so vindicated now. I didn't know it was like a thing where he was apparently going for minors. However, once I heard about that, I'm like, wait a second. He never asked how old I was. Oh, I forgot about the daffodil. Everyone is like, tell him about. Yet he said, listen, he felt the need to tell me that Lissy's pussy smells like daffodils. Aren't you guys glad you watched my show? This is what you come here for. Serious intellectual dialogue.
Oh, my word.
I love how everyone is like, mention the daffodils.
Edgar.
I did no such thing. I gave a vague period.
Edgar, thank you for trying to keep him from being a hoe.
My beloved, beautiful Edgar. Thank you so much. This is for Mikey. Stop being a hoe fund. I wish I was being a hoe, bitch. I wish. Hang
on a second, though. Hang on a second, because I saw Lana in the chat ask the question, talking about, Mike, what is this live stream that you do called Pimpcast? I think she asked the question, who all is on Pimpcast?
Oh yeah, sorry, I meant to hit. Where is it?
No, that's all right. I'm just, I'm trying to stitch up here.
I'm trying to find the chat. Where is it? Thank you so much, Edgar. I love you.
Oh, it's back.
I'm scrolling. No, they wanted the cliff notes of it. I'm not.
Yeah, I'm the one that asked him about it. So
wait.
Don't worry, it wasn't a Diddy party. There wasn't any baby oil involved.
See, this was not one of her. Oh, by the way, I got a comment the other day. I meant to reply to it. I need to. Somebody left a comment the other day on like an old video of mine telling a bad date story, and they said, "You are the best storyteller ever." So, suck it, Courtney. No, he wasn't. He didn't look like that at the time. He just looked like greasy and not cute in person. He hit the wall the moment My So-Called Life got canceled. Here it is. Pimpcast is my Thursday night stream. We don't really get into politics too much on there. Of course, it comes up sometimes, but it's more just like a fun show. We rant about nerdy shit, pop culture, dating, movies, everything. So this Thursday we have on my buddy Lauren, who is playing Harley Quinn in a new horror movie that's coming out. So I'm very excited for that. It's going to be awesome. And speaking of horror, I'm equally excited. On the 25th, Michael Levy is coming on. He is the producer of all the Terrifier movies and the writer-director of this awesome movie you guys got to watch called Stream, filming Stream 2 now. So I'm so excited. And also, everyone has been saying this. He has to be the new Freddy Krueger. He looks like Robert Englund's son. So people are really pushing hard for him to play the new Freddy.
Oh my goodness! No, I've seen some of bits and pieces of the Pimpcast live stream. you guys are hysterically funny. And I'm not just saying that because I'm on your channel. I truly do mean that. It's a load of fun to watch you guys interact.
Oh, thanks. Oh, yeah, sorry. That was the question. Who is on it? My buddy Vaughn Coleman, aka Fabio, aka the Blonde Twink. He's an amazing comic book writer, doing a lot of stuff. And also my buddy Drew Outstanding, who is one of my heroes. He was injured from the vaccine, the scam of a vaccine. He was in the military. You might have heard his story. He was in the military, forced to get the vaccine to keep his military career. It put him in a coma. It put him in a wheelchair that he worked his ass every day to get out of, and doing great now, but trying to make sure this is never allowed to happen to anyone ever again. But the fact that he, having gone through all that, is able to come on every Thursday and laugh and talk about all this ridiculous shit really says so much about him. So they're just two of my favorite guys in the world, as is this bitch. We got to get you on one.
All right. Sometime in the near future, brother. I promise. But I was mad because I was in a hurry.
Sorry, I'm catching up on chat.
That's all right.
This is true. This is true. I feel like those guys could be if they wanted to. They're selective. So am I think. But you know what? This is actually a perfect segue. This is a wait.
Yes.
How dare you, Duke?
There's Mike sealed up. Backhand.
Exit only, first of all.
Terrible taste in already taken women. And Drew, who is focusing on being an inspiration. Oh, jeez.
Wait, I gotta screen cap that to send to them.
That they'll get a kick out of that. They will get a
Hey,
kick
Russell
out of
Hall.
Oh
no,
Russell.
we haven't had him on, but would love to at some point. He hasn't been on yet.
Dan Vash is one of the most talented but underappreciated talents in the music industry.
100%.
He really is.
However, speaking of what we're speaking about,
yeah,
that sounded like the most dumb girl thing I've ever said in my life. Speaking about speaking, this is a perfect segue. Brian, I feel like, some of you guys might have seen my posts. However, I feel like this might be a good time to tell you my announcement. I got an announcement. It's probably old news. You guys already saw it. However, I am doing a new show. I am producing my very first independent web series. It is called Politidate.
Why, Mikey, what is Politidate?
Why, Brian, thank you for asking. Let me pull it up for you and show you. So here's our little application thing. So, okay. Imagine, these debate shows like Jubilee and all that. Imagine that if it were a date and they wanted to shtup each other. I feel like that would kind of add a wrinkle to things, right?
What is shtupping?
You know what shtupping is?
I know exactly what shtupping is. I'm trying to set you up for the punchline.
Oh, it's like, having all the sex.
Oh, they're fucking.
Yes, fucking. Thank you.
Okay, all right.
Making whoopee. What do you mean denture cleaning products? What is this? You said that on Twitter. Get Gotso denture cleaning products. There's gonna be hot people, younger people, older people. What do you mean
polydent? And by the way, how old are you that you know what polydent is? Damn it.
Oh, okay. That went over my head.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah, we gotta get Lutch on there. However, wait, this shit always freezes when I show something. So imagine a debate show.
Know how inappropriate that just sounded. Shit always freezes when I show something. I don't want to know what you're showing and why it's freezing your shit. Okay, what the hell are you doing in your bathroom, for God's sake?
I screen share, Brian.
Oh, I'm sorry.
The banned from YouTube, Brian. Okay, however,
yes,
guys, imagine a debate show, but it's also a date. So let me explain it to you. So each episode, and the full episodes on YouTube will maybe have like 2 or 3 pairs in the hour. However, imagine a debate show. It's also a date. So what we do on Politidate, what we will be doing is pairing up 2 political opposites. So it could be for different subjects in particular or just anything in general. You get a liberal, you get a conservative, sit them down for a first date. And they're going to have to answer all sorts of questions, first date questions, debate questions, argue. I figure different episodes. That's what I think will be interesting about it is every episode will be different. So some of them might be a heated debate where they're screaming at each other. However, some might be really sweet that they get past their differences. So then at the end of the day, each person votes on if they would go on a second date.
Okay. So basically it's and people of a certain generation are going to understand these references. It's basically Chuck Woolery's Love Connection meets Pat Buchanan's Crossfire.
Oh, I love that. I love that.
Oh,
That's
feel free to
genius.
use it, dude. It's not copyrighted. It's just off the top of my head. That's the best way. When you told me this idea, that's the first place where my brain went. It's Chuck Woolery's Love Connection meets Pat Buchanan's Crossfire from the old CNN. I'm like, this is perfect.
I love it.
Perfect. Yeah.
I was sort of thinking of those old dating shows like Singled Out or Eliminate or Next. I was like, you gotta kind of bring that back because I feel like, there are all these debate shows. There are some of these dating shows. Let's combine them. So, yeah, I've, a lot of you guys know I've been in the process of job hunting for quite a long time. And so there was one earlier in the year that I was like, I had this fucking job, but then they kind of had financial difficulties and were no longer hiring. However, when I was in that process, I had like a whole document of different show ideas, movie ideas, stuff I had come up with. And I think a lot of them were pretty strong. But this one, I was like, this is the one. And so I've just had it waiting, ready to go for whoever wants to hire me. But finally, while that process goes on, I'm like, you know what? I'm going to produce the damn thing myself.
Now, have you got the link handy where if watchers of this live stream want to share this around with their friends and say, hey,
yes, please share it with your friends. Anyone, whether they're liberal, conservative, whatever they are, we want all types of people. All you got to be is over 18 and opinionated and ready to debate your thoughts. Sorry, let me look in on chat.
All right, where is this link? I want to drop this.
Well, so you guys please follow Politidate on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. It's at Politidate, or on X at Politidate USA. However, let me pull up the application. So it is filming. Future episodes are going to be in all different cities. However, so we're filming at once the first 3 episodes, which will be in Orlando. Date TBD. It depends sort of on the applicants we get. If we find the right people in time, we're aiming to shoot like first weekend in September, but it just depends on who applies. So I'm putting it in the chat. If anybody wants to apply for Politidate, let me tell you some of the applicants we got so far. We have a really cute socialist guy. So now I just got to find a conservative girl for him. And I never thought I would call a socialist cute. Get this. We got a conservative.
No, wait. You know who you might want to reach out to privately about this idea if you haven't done it already? Doesn't Chrissy know quite a few young ladies of the right-leaning political bent that
they're probably whores?
How you want to approach this is up. No, they're not whores. That's Benny Johnson. That's Benny Johnson.
Anyway, be on the gay episode.
Listen. There's a lot of people I would love to interview. There's one person I'd love to get on my channel, but I don't think I could ever pull it off. It's Milo Yiannopoulos, because I want to sit. No, I'll tell you why.
I'll give you his number.
You got Milo Yiannopoulos' phone number?
Yeah, I don't want to have it, but I do.
Oh, hell. Hey, we'll talk about that later. But my point, the reason I would want to sit down and talk to Milo Yiannopoulos for any number of different reasons is I want to know what kind of crap he's got on Benny Johnson, because apparently he's got the atomic bomb to drop.
And it's not just him. Who doesn't have stuff on Benny Johnson? Except me. Apparently, he's the one person that I have not had any sort of encounter with. However, every friggin' person I know, like people who are not gossip types whatsoever, have seen some shit go down.
Okay, but getting back to Chrissy knows quite a few young ladies of the right-leaning political persuasion. How you want to approach this is up to you. How you want to approach this up to you, but you might want to reach out to Chrissy and say, hey, got a thing. You know somebody, you know somebody, you know somebody.
Let me say also, now obviously I can't guarantee this because everything depends on the applicants. We've gotten a lot of way more. So this has only been out for a day. We've gotten way more applications than I expected. However, surprise, surprise, it is very slim on leftists applying, and I've been reaching out. So I think what I'm gonna do is find some like leftist events going on, go there, try to convince them one-on-one to come on the show. What I was gonna say though, Courtney, so like I said, I can't guarantee this. However, the goal is to pair people with somebody who would be a good match for them in every way except political views. So the goal is to find somebody who they would be attracted to, who are their type, because I think that kind of adds more tension to it.
You know, I just thought of somebody if you've got any kind of connection who you want to reach out to, who might get a kick out of this, Anna Kasparian. No, really? Wait. Anna's married. That's not I'm not saying I'm just saying if Anna knows some folks on the left, because apparently that's your problem right now, is just getting somebody. Anna might be like, I love this idea just for the grins and giggles of it.
Can you imagine going on a date with this twink? Oh,
Dean Withers will do anything to stick a camera in front of his face. Okay. For folks like me who are not in that world, who the hell is Dean Withers?
Oh, you've probably seen him. He's the blonde twink for Biden, who isn't Harry Sisson, or Harry's girlfriend. He's the one who had a meltdown that he was like, "It's not a vape, it's an emotional support pen." Wait, let me find a picture. You've seen.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
He is insufferable. He does some sort of. I got to figure out how to go on it. He does some sort of like call-in debate show. I want to go on it so badly because he just uses the same 2 or 3 talking points every time, which are so easily, you could pull on one loose thread and the whole sweater will fall apart. But he only brings on people who are very uninformed and don't know what they're talking about and don't know how. So, I want to face that little twink. He looks like the seed of Chucky, by the way. If you've ever seen the movie The Seed of Chucky, that is what he looks like. Ugh.
Alrighty.
Skeevy. Have you ever seen this guy?
Who can do it?
Oh, look at him trying to be all
oh my god.
Oh. That's probably his Grindr profile with just the torso and the head cut off. This is him, though. You've never seen him?
No.
He looks like he's fucking 10 years old here.
There's so many wholly inappropriate.
This guy's personality is very off-putting to me. He's not ugly. I mean, hopefully this is old. He looks like he's 10 here, but him and the other one.
Wait a minute.
Horrible.
Mike would F Nick Fuentes? What?
He's my forbidden crush. I can fix him, Brian. I can fix him.
Now,
wait
oh
my God!
Wait a minute. How many friends of yours have made that statement to you? I can fix them, and then you have, as a good friend, sit there and go, "The hell you can! What the hell you doing?" Now you're going to drop that comment in front of us and expect us not to look at you and go, "Michael Harlow, what in the infernal regions of Dante's hell are you thinking? You cannot fix Nick Fuentes." The hell with
here's the
thing. Hell's the matter with you, boy?
Here's the thing. I don't like his views, but I like him. He's cute and he's like a funny little thing.
This is why I have needed to come back on this channel for so long and haven't done it. It's for moments like this when he's about to make this kind of a bad life decision, and I'm sitting there going, "What the hell is the matter with you? Are you?"
By the way, this is the man who talked me through my entire.
Yes, Lana, absolutely, girl.
This is the man who talked me through my entire last breakup. He is the king. He's like a funny little thing. That's my type.
He's like a funny little thing. I can fix him. My God, blessed Lord, help me.
Chat, you guys honestly don't think, like, if he didn't speak, you don't think he's kind of cute? As long as they don't have Nazi tattoos again. Blame Chrissy. That's so funny. I was telling who was I think I was telling Sage the other day. I was talking to Sage about like I almost had a thing with this guy and it didn't end up happening. I was like, oh, he was so cute. He looked like a bug. He was so funny looking.
If you say ladybugs, now I'm going to get scared.
No, he just looked like a normal bug.
Okay, all right.
You know what I learned though?
I thought you had some kind of Lindsey Graham vibe going on there for a second. I was like a little worried.
Oh, what was with the ladybugs? That was like his horror code name.
Something like that.
Lindsay.
Lindsay, what up, girl?
R.I.P. Miss Lindsay. Miss Lindsay Graham. Yeah, I think Ladybug was like
Yeah,
his
it's
code
kind of
name with the whores.
which always begs the question. You remember that video that came out maybe like the tail end of Biden's like 3rd or 4th year of like those two in the Senate staff room who were just absolutely going at it?
Oh, that's stupping.
I've always wondered, how did they get access to that?
I think the one slut like worked in the house or something, was like fairly high up. Oh, and he's apparently an OnlyFans whore now. Because I mean, what else are you? I guess what else are you gonna do?
No, I always wondered, did Lindsay have a hand in there? Because who was holding the camera? Who was holding the camera on that deal?
A selfie situation, but was someone holding the camera?
Well, I'm just asking, maybe some secrets went to the grave. I'm just saying.
Oh, by the way, before I forget, Duke, you remind me of this. This is what I was gonna say. I was talking about the applicants we've got so far for Politodate. We got a conservative trans guy. So now I gotta find a crazy leftist trans woman. I mean, can you imagine what a banger episode that's going to be? The trans on trans date. You guys know you want to watch this. You know this show is going to be a fucking banger. So do me a favor, apply for Politodate. Tell your friends, get them to apply. If you have any single liberal friends in particular, conservatives also, send them our way. All they got to do is be in Orlando, be over 18, have strong opinions, personality. I was going to say good personality, but they could have a bad personality too. Just personality either way.
Yeah, Mikey's absolutely right. Look, particularly if you know some lefties out there that are sitting around spending way too much time with their cats and really need to find somebody in their life, here is a golden opportunity for any number of things. Number one, you get to help out one of your friends. Okay. Number two, you get them to understand there's more in life than felines. Okay. Number three, you get to set them up with somebody that you know is going to wind them up like a clock. Okay. And then number four, you get to sit back and watch the hilarity of the interaction.
Some of the episodes will actually be sweet too, that they'll get past it. And then so at the end of each episode, they vote on if they would go on a second date. So maybe some of them will go on their second date. Oh my God, Dylan, I love this. I, for one, am here for Mikey's Gal Weathers era. I love you. Thank you. I am very excited. I've wanted to do this show for the longest time. I thought I was going to be producing it for some place that would hire me. And I was like, you know what? I'm producing it myself.
Mikey, look at David's comment. David's,
I knew a gay guy who was approached to be a straight guy for an MTV dating show. Just saying, my God.
Hey, Mikey, are your DMs open on X?
Wide open. My DMs and my legs are wide open.
Look, we're not saying pimp this guy out, but pimp this guy out. Get a hold of Mikey. Yes. Okay. We want deets. We're trying to help this guy get this thing off the ground.
It's okay. We need righties too, because I have a cute socialist guy and got to find a cute cute conservative girl for him.
Okay, well, I'm saying
show's gonna be so good. Trans guy, so okay, wait, you're making me do math. Biological female, living as a man, conservative, into women. So I got to find a liberal woman. No. Man to a woman. Man to woman, woman to man, from penis to vagina.
Look at Lounge Singer's comment.
Wait, sorry, I'm trying to catch up. Wait, I saw somebody else said something about parasols. What happened with parasol? What's yeet mean?
What?
I'm old. I'm not like.
I believe yeet means.
Let me check that out for a second.
No way.
Yeah, that's the thing. This will be all nonfiction. Once the bitches sit down, we're hands off. They might have some envelopes to open, some question prompts, but we're staying out of it. We're just going to try to cast amazing people and let them, I don't want to say go at it, because not like that, but yes, everyone, do me a favor.
Babe.
Make sure you follow Politidate on every platform. It's at Politidate on all platforms except for Dumbass X, where it's Politidate USA. And like I said, I'm gonna post the application again in the chat. So anybody you know, have them apply. We're shooting in Orlando for the first couple episodes, but then gonna go on the road wherever.
Yes. So if you've got lefty friends of yours that you really want to help out and also help your sense of humor out, get a hold
Conservative
of
friends
Mikey.
too, though. We need pretty people. We need all sorts of people.
That's right. That's right.
By the way,
Yeah.
I shouldn't say this. So I've been reaching out to a lot of people on through the Politidate account, so it's not tied to me. There's a college near here though, so I'd reached out to them through the other account. I guess they knew. I guess there was enough that they could see who it was connected to. I wrote them the sweetest message though, and was like, "Would love to have you on the show." I explained it, blah blah. They write back, "Die fascist." So I'm off to a great start.
So much for open-minded tolerance.
Right? Shut the fuck up, Drew. You are super pretty. Apply. I will find you someone great. Oh, I also have a super cute conservative gay guy who is sexy. So now I got to find a liberal gay.
Wait, no, what, Mike? Remember, you can't use this for your own.
How dare you think I would do such a thing? Let me tell you guys, that my first time.
I freaking know you. Don't.
He's so hot. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, my first time producing, and I'm gonna get Harvey Weinstein's. No, you know what's cool though is it's been like a long-term goal of mine to start my own production company to be able to make other people's stuff. So I thought that was just something I'd be able to do years from now, but this is my production company's first project. So hopefully it'll do well and we could make more stuff, and you guys, whatever ideas you have, we could make your shows, your films, whatever. That is my long-term goal.
Yeah.
And
So
now
help out Harvey Harlow here. And let's see if we can make this thing happen.
Okay, let me see what the fuck. What the fuck?
What?
This has to be fake.
What?
I don't think I can show it.
Can you say it?
I didn't click on the. Let me. One second. I'm trying to catch up.
What, did two gay twinks have more sex in the Senate or something?
Unless this is fake. It looks like Perez Hilton went on a TikTok live and either killed himself or is just covered in blood. Either killed himself or almost killed himself. Is this real, you guys?
Hang on. I'm going out to X real quick.
This can't be real.
Holy cow.
What's he doing?
I mean, I'm not watching the video.
That's his dick. What did he do he's covered in blood? Okay, wait, I'm playing more. Holy shit. Yeah, I definitely can't show it, y'all, but just look up
Okay.
Perez Hilton on X.
Hey, Mike,
What?
I'm sending you something in private chat right now. I just went out to X and I found an account from Mario Nafal, who's a, very prominent X. And this guy does like a 2-minute descriptor. Doesn't show the
Oh,
video.
I know him. I've had him on the show. All right, let me show. This is Zach. Yeah, let's hear what Zach has to say.
Okay, breaking news. Perez Hilton, celebrity blogger Perez Hilton, appears to have had a psychotic break on TikTok Live. The video is very disturbing. I do not recommend watching it if you have access to it. He was fully nude. You can see everything. He appeared to be covered in a red substance. One can only assume it was blood. Trigger warning, the details are very disturbing.
That's the one time I'll be on board with trigger warning. It gets a pass this once.
Okay, so everybody, I was gonna say
he's not
everybody,
going to show it. We're not showing it.
yeah, we're not showing it, but just if
I
there's certain
tried-
details about this that are gonna mess you up, this might be where you stop watching for a moment.
I think I only saw bits and pieces, so I'm sure the extent of it is much worse. I don't know how he ended up that way, or if I don't know. There are hostages. Okay, wait, play.
He appeared to have a butcher knife in his hand, and he appeared to have been harming himself. Like I said, the details in the video itself, it's circulating on X right now, are deeply disturbing. From what I've heard, based off of people that were either locals or following the police scanner, SWAT or some authorities appear to be outside of his residence. I'm hearing reports that he is either barricaded or they're not able to get inside. I don't know if his children are with him.
His children. He has kids. Oh my God.
I don't know if his mother is with him, but I did see the video. I do not recommend anybody watch it. I
don't know. I saw some little clips. He has a lot of slashes everywhere. And
I'm watching part of this video right now. If all he did was cut his wrists, that wouldn't be
no.
It
looked like he had slits all over. Either way, he bought some children a couple years ago. Great advertisement for that. That's going just wonderfully here. If it's a stunt, they better take those kids back either way. Holy shit. Okay,
actually recommend you report it. Some people are thinking that it's fake. I don't think it's fake. I saw the clips. I wish I did not. Like I said, you can see everything. He is fully unclothed and was just fully covered. And he kept saying, I'm doing this for my kids. He kept saying, this is what you wanted. He was saying, I'm surprised TikTok is allowing this to stay on. From what I heard, the TikTok was on for a full 30 minutes before it was taken down. I believe his account has since been blocked. People are saying that his other social accounts appear to be active, like with other posts going on them. I believe those are scheduled posts. They appear to be links or coverage of other stories from PerezHilton.com. So I do not believe that those are happening in real time. I believe the reports of authorities being outside his home and trying to access him. I heard that they were considering it as of right now a possible active hostage situation. Pray for his family. Pray for his kids. Again, do not circulate those videos. They are deeply, deeply disturbing.
By the way, Brian gets thrown off of YouTube for talking about Uncle Ramus, but this can stay up for 30 minutes.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
And I'm praying for his family. I'm praying for his mom. I'm praying for his 3 kids. I'm praying for him. It was very, very deeply unsettling. We know that he had some sort of medical emergency several weeks ago, which had him hospitalized. Since then, he's been on this very strange come to Jesus, very preachy content that seemed a little out of character for him. And tonight it appears it really took a turn and he appears to have had a psychotic break. So prayers for Perez and his family, and most importantly, his kids. I'll keep you updated as I hear more.
Oh, wow.
Holy shit. You know what's crazy? I saw a video of his today, and he seemed like the same as he normally does. He was talking about like Ariana Grande. It just came up while I was swiping.
Yeah, I saw a little bit of the video that's being referenced, and it is truly disturbing. Truly.
I saw a couple clips, and holy shit, was that blood everywhere, or do we think it was
I
something
think
else?
so.
Guys,
I mean,
it literally looked like a Terrifier movie.
without basically, for lack of, I mean, I can describe what's going on.
We don't know.
In this video, he has a sharp metallic object about maybe 12, 14 inches long. And he's just basically running it over his skin. He's cutting himself. And now, again, assuming that that's real blood, assuming everything else.
You got to assume
Yeah.
even somebody like him wouldn't fake that, because what will that get you? Either murdered by SWAT, thrown in a loony bin. Like, you're not going to fake that. There are other ways if you're that desperate for publicity to do that. Like, I can't imagine it was fake.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll see if there are any updates. I don't know if he's alive, God, those poor kids. And let me say, this is a little bit of a side note, but God, the more I learn about people just buying children, the more I am vehemently against this shit.
Yeah, totally.
Holy shit. He has kids. Yeah, they were fucked no matter what, but holy shit. Let me see if there's any update.
Yeah, it's just very frightening.
Oh, God. Can't search with that. Yeah, there's one where he's laying in bed and just covered in slits, and I'm trying to get an update without having to like look at it. Oh my God. How are people posting this?
Yeah, it's very dark. That's putting it politely. Very dark, folks. You don't look. Everybody here is an adult who would otherwise watch this. I'm just telling you, one adult to another, I really don't recommend.
Oh my God.
No,
I wish I didn't. Yeah, same, Lindsay.
Yeah.
I heard about this. Yeah. And sorry, but I feel like, for me at least, like a woman who has fertility problems and stuff, and her husband using a surrogate, to me is very different than like crazy gay bitches buying a baby. Like, I feel like that's much worse. It just, everything about it feels deeply wrong to me.
Yeah.
Holy shit. I don't even know what to say. I'm just like,
yeah, ladies and gentlemen, when Mike Harlow is left at a loss for words, it's got to be. Yeah, I love Mike. I do. But when you can leave Mike Harlow speechless, just saying.
I don't even know what to say.
Yeah, that exactly.
It literally looks like a Terrifier movie.
Yeah.
Except real.
Yeah, it's just.
Yeah, good. I would say also don't search on X, because it's every post that comes up or videos of this. Holy shit. I've really, especially talking with a lot of friends of mine who are more religious, I'm really coming to believe that demons are real.
Yeah. Oh, they are. Totally are.
Do you have any updates? I'm trying to.
No, I do not.
See if there's anything. There's an active hostage situation.
Wow. Wow.
Holy shit. People are saying he was on camera cutting himself with a knife. Or that's what you said you saw too, right? I saw, I guess, the aftermath of it. And I don't know if it was a knife or something, but he had some kind of object near his. I don't know if it. I don't know.
Yep. Very just
Yeah, Lindsay. What is there to make of this?
I would be very curious to know, and not that it's necessarily even any of my business, what set him off to do this. You know,
Someone had said he was apparently acting erratic a few days ago or something. I just saw a video of his today. Who knows when he filmed it? Yesterday, today. It's a new story that he was talking about Ariana Grande. It seemed as normal as he gets in that.
oh dear. Yeah, I agree with the.
Yeah, it's true. I'm
Kid.
just flabbergasted that I saw of what I just saw. That I don't really have words. I don't know. I've talked about this before, but I think there's this weird sort of cultural thing where if somebody has any sort of any sort of notoriety and they have a microphone in front of their face, people will look at them as somebody that should be listened to, that should be celebrated, that should be deferred to. And it's insane. No matter how psychotic that person is, stick a camera on them and a microphone in their face, and there are thousands, if not millions, of people who will listen to that person.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
It's similar to what we're saying with Ariana Grande. If she were a person that somebody saw on the sidewalk, every single person would go, "Oh, that poor girl really needs help." But because she's famous, we pretend that it's normal.
I'm trying to remember. What was that show years ago with Paris Hilton and Nicole Richie?
Simple Life.
The Simple Life. To me, that is when modern day celebrity took a turn for the worse. Because honestly, and this is the question that I remember asking back then. Somebody explain to me what Paris Hilton has done such that you should call her a celebrity.
I did love that show, though.
No. And that's perfectly fine. I got no problem with that. But my thing is this: had Paris Hilton accomplished anything at that point? No. Now she's gone on to be a successful businesswoman, entrepreneur. Great. I have no problem with that. That's fine. But at the time when that show came out, I'm sitting there going, she walks around going, "That's hot." What? And for this, I'm supposed to like pay attention to something that she says or whatever? Really?
Oh, yeah. She fucked on camera. That's how a lot of them. Well, at least with her, which I agree, but at least with her, the two of them brought humor to that show. Her Nicole Richie was really funny, and the premise. I will never, as long as I live, understand the appeal of the Kardashians. I've never seen an episode of the Kardashians in my life, but I've seen clips. They're not interesting. They're not entertaining. They're not funny. They're not witty. Like, I don't get it. What's the appeal?
That is a group. I'm going to probably get myself in trouble for this, but oh well, what else is new?
That's what you're here for.
Exactly. There's a group of women who have taken the art of not being able to do or accomplish anything and make more out of it than anybody else in world history. There is nothing that you can point to with any of the Well, let me back that up. Kourtney Kardashian, I think of the whole bunch, Kourtney Kardashian has done well for herself in that maybe she got her mom kickstarted everything for her. I grant you that. But Kourtney Kardashian of that whole bunch, to me, has done more to better herself as a business person, as an entrepreneur, everything else. Okay, that one. Kim Kardashian? No. Mama Kardashian? No. She's a hoe.
I just don't get the appeal. Like, people watch them apparently, but for what? They just seem like the most boring, basic people. Vapid.
Yeah. I mean, there's nothing to them. There's no substance. I mean, not that I expect everybody to sit down and have a conversation with me about, deep and meaningful subjects, but at least let there be something there that, a person can like have a conversation about or with, and it be meaningful. There's nothing meaningful about the Kardashians.
I think it actually is what you said, that it really was that era of Paris Hilton was probably the first big person to become famous for being famous. And then it just became a career path. You could draw a direct line from that to the Kardashians to what we have now with influencers everywhere.
Oh, absolutely.
And there is no more, there really is no more unifying pop culture. It's all these people who are just famous for being famous.
Yeah.
And
it's like
and he came up in that same era. Like, what did he do to become famous? He's always been kind of a demon. Like, he just, you know, you could look at so many different people who passed away, whether it's Amy Winehouse or something, and his career was just harassing the shit out of them, bashing them constantly, not in the way like when we're talking about Ariana Grande that we're like, this girl needs help, but just trashing these people without creating anything, without doing anything, without contributing anything to society except just a lot of ugliness. And I think, I don't know how to say this, that like you see the impact that that's had on someone.
Yeah.
You know, like I feel like when you live a disreputable life, and this could be true for many of these like political influencers too, like a lot of them will end up this exact same way, mark my words. When you live such a disreputable life that you're just sitting in shit all the time, this is the outcome.
Yeah, I mean,
horrible.
Yeah, I mean, I was just happened to be. I flipped on to a website, you know, and I typed in famous celebrities who've passed away so far in 2026. Vincent Pastore of The Sopranos.
We'll see.
I know, I mean, here was an accomplished actor. Okay, Sam Neill, another great actor. Okay, you know, on and on and on and on and on. I mean, who else? Bonnie Tyler, for those of us back in the day. You know, they accomplished something and hence became famous. But it's like you said, Paris Hilton's the first person that I'm famous for just being famous. I've accomplished nothing at that time. Now, since then, like I said, she's gone on to do a lot of things, which great. I'm happy for her. But at that moment, it's like, I'm Paris Hilton. I'm famous for being famous. It's like, and this and 50 cents will buy you a cup of coffee, lady. What's the point? You know?
Yeah. I'm seeing if there's any updates.
Oh, Duke, you are so right, brother. You are so right. Yeah. Yeah, you're so right. You know.
Did she even somebody said she was apparently on her phone. Yeah, Greek said she was on her phone during her sex tape. That is the most not surprising thing I've ever heard in my life. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah, that's so true. That's so damn true.
No, so yeah.
Yeah, God bless Dick Van Dyke. Seriously.
Yeah, and still quite feisty for 101.
Catherine O'Hara, that one hurt.
Yeah. Oh, there's a lot of them so far. I mean, so many of them like are hurting. It's just like, oh my gosh. It's like, who else? I mean,
bless Dick and bless Pussy who got whacked. But Dick is still with us. Dick is eternal.
Indeed. Indeed.
Holy shit. Well, I was not expecting any of this.
Yeah, well, you know, listen, you invite me on your live stream, Harlow, you know, things happen in the world. That's all. No, I'm just kidding.
I love it.
Yeah.
I'm seeing, sorry, I was meant to pull up someone said there's an article on the Post Millennial. Let me see if they know anything that we don't. Let's see. I'm just making sure there's no pictures or video or anything.
Yeah, it's just
I just feel kind of like shaken still from having seen that. Holy fuck. Huh. I hope we find out that it was fake or something.
Yeah, I mean,
I can't imagine it would be though, because who would do that? Like,
well, it's like you said, why? I mean, look, have there been things that have been done over the years that are totally fake just for the sake of grabbing attention? Absolutely. But why would you do something like this just for that purpose?
I don't think anything like this has been done.
I mean, like you said, either you're going to get taken away to the funny farm, or you know, the cops are going to haul you away to jail. One of the two.
Yeah, you get your kids taken away. Mike can't handle his gore. Not when it's real, bitch.
Yeah.
Not when it's real. I handle it when it's make believe.
Yep.
Holy shit.
Yep.
Okay,
Indeed.
I'm trying to see. Okay. His breakdown on live stream appears to cut himself repeatedly with knife. Police dispatched to scene.
Yeah.
He's a single father with 3 children he obtained through
I
surrogacy.
pray God those kids aren't in the house.
I think Zach said they are.
Oh my God.
Holy shit.
Well, there's some kids going to get taken away from him, and
It's probably the best thing that could happen to them. He has
yeah.
3 children ranging in age from 9 to 13. God, so it's not even like they're, a year old and won't be aware of it. Oh my God.
Jeez.
9. Those poor fucking kids.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Police scanners reveal that officers have been dispatched to his home. There's a statement from the sheriff's office. Deputies quickly located the individual's residence, where they spoke with family members on the scene and confirmed he was alone inside. They went on to say deputies have tactically disengaged while continuing to monitor the situation. Why does that sound like some fucking send a social worker there? Disengaged. Why isn't he in a straitjacket right now?
Exactly.
Disengaged. This
Yeah.
is apparently Miami, which is very, very leftist, by the way. Disengaged.
Yeah. What does that mean? You said this is on the Post Millennial?
Yeah. Here, wait. Let me pull it up.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. How is he not bleeding? There's more to this story than we know at the moment. Oh my God. Yeah, here, 1 second, I'm pulling it up.
All right.
Full statement. The Miami-Dade Sheriff's Office revealed multiple calls. They spoke with family members, confirmed he was alone inside. Okay, at least the kids aren't there.
Okay, thank
Hopefully.
God.
In many incidents involving a person experiencing a mental health crisis or actively harming themselves, deputies prioritize de-escalation by creating time, distance, and opportunities for communication. Really?
Okay, well now wait a minute.
Unless there's an immediate threat to others, slowing the situation.
All right, but that's different. I mean, the argument, well, I should say the statement that says, the deputies have tactically disengaged. Now that I'm able to see it, if I had to guess, they might have shown up in full tactical gear, ready to swat the place, bust down doors, go inside, get the guy. Realizing they don't need to, they're like, okay, let's back it off. Let's see if we can talk this guy down, which honestly, a lot of law enforcement anymore is being taught, de-escalation technique. Matter of fact, there's a YouTuber that I follow, Allison Harlow, wonderful young lady who's married to a former military, and that is what he teaches. He teaches de-escalation to law enforcement, to state police, etc. And yeah, he's very good at it. Very good at teaching de-escalation tactics.
Holy fuck.
So maybe they realize that, okay, there's no kids in the house. He's by himself. We've determined that, yeah, this is bad, but maybe we can talk him down.
At least the kids aren't there.
Yeah, thank God for that. That's just...
Yeah, like I said, the more I hear about this buying kids, it just feels deeply wrong to me.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It's just... Wow. Wow.
Oh my God.
Oh man.
I'm just so shaken from oh my God, you guys, like he was covered in slashes everywhere.
Yeah, I mean, we're talking self-mutilation on a scale that is just disturbing.
That's true. What do I know? At least no one's in there.
Well, yeah, that's true. That is true. So
Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, Duke. What a bitch.
wait, 40.
I am not.
No, not even
Thank
close.
you, Brian. Thank you, Brian. Love you.
I mean, everyone knows Mike's 50.
I'm gonna. I was gonna say something terrible. I'm gonna get the Perez Hilton knife. Terrible. 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 How dare I?
Oh
Terrible.
man. No, Mike's not even close to being 50. He's older.
Thank you. Fuck you. Don't make me okay, I'm trying not to say things that'll get the stream taken down. Just before I was like, oh, YouTube leaves me alone, but this will be the one to change.
Oh, we got his Italian up, ladies and gentlemen. We got his Italian up.
Low 305. The Holy Spirit. Oh yeah, he got super Jesus-y a couple months ago. I remember seeing that, and I was like, I don't know about this. I gotta go back and see what I wrote about it at the time because I remember
age Mike down like that. What?
How dare you? You guys, you know what? You know what? You guys suck. Yeah, I love how everyone is like the worst part of this is the quartering.
There's just a train wreck. There's just.
What do you mean you can confirm? Who the fuck are you? You can confirm.
Who can confirm what?
The quartering tweeted, I can confirm Perez Hilton's kids are okay. What do you mean you can confirm? Who are you? He can confirm.
You know,
what insight does he have? He can confirm.
Normally, I do my best to stay out of internet drama, but where the quartering is concerned, that's just.
See, this goes exactly to what I was saying before. I used to like the quartering. I knew he's been on my show years ago. He was very nice at the time. Seems like a different person then to who he is now. And it goes to what I was saying again, is that I think if you choose to live your life just sitting in shit all day, every day, eventually you're going to smell like it.
Well,
metaphorically.
But in his
soulfully,
case,
in your soul will turn to shit.
But in his case, it's not just a matter of sitting in shit as much as he's spreading shit and then rubbing it on everybody else and himself. I mean, okay, and I'm sure I'm not going to say anything your audience doesn't already know.
No, I'm with you, Lindsay.
It's just like, I mean, I thought watching MIKEroaggress'd spiral down was bad.
That's another one.
Well, but from what I see, I mean, look, I'm not saying yay or nay about Nick one way or the other, but Nick has at least turned himself around.
Is he?
Well,
I haven't heard any and I don't watch any of these people, so
sure,
I don't know. However, from the little bit I've seen, I haven't seen any sort of taking responsibility or accountability. And by the way, I have friends who way before that happened tried to basically what I was saying people need to do with Ariana Grande, trying to tell him the truth, trying to get through to him, and he did not want to hear it.
Yeah, but where the quartering is concerned, this is a train wreck that people are watching in real time, and it's just bad.
Yeah.
I mean, the boys at Keno Casino, if you've ever watched their live stream,
I haven't.
Oh my Lord, they're doing they're like living off this guy right now.
They're another one. I've never watched it, but I don't like that shit either.
Yeah.
It seems to me, I mean, I don't know. I don't watch them. Could be wrong. It just seems like aren't they like drama tubers?
Yeah, you could probably call them that. Maybe, I don't know.
That's not.
They can't be funny as all get out.
Yeah,
PPP and Warski can be absolutely hysterical when they want to be.
I just honestly feel like all these fucking people, this is where they're gonna end. This is what's gonna ultimately become of them. Unfortunately, I hope that's not true. But I think
they need to go touch grass.
Yeah, I think people who just choose to sit in shit all the time, it's bad for the soul. It's bad for the soul. And that's why I will never be any sort of big streamer or anything like that, because I can't do it. I can't just be outraged all the time. I can't be, starting shit with 20 different people all the time, or, that's what a lot of these people do.
Oh, yeah.
And I think you see the result of that with somebody like Perez Hilton.
Yep. No, I agree.
Hey, B, boy, what did you walk into? Oh, my God.
Oh, did you pick a night to come on a live?
Jesus.
Woo.
Oh, my God. B, don't look up Perez Hilton. Trust me.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Okay, that part's true, Drew.
Yeah.
But in a fun way.
By the way, have you published any more new recipes using ragu?
You'll see the outrage come out. I take back every word of what I just said. I'll show you outrage. I can't get over that though, by the way. I can confirm Perez Hilton's kid. Who the fuck are you? I can confirm.
Oh, B Benefield, you've missed us for the past maybe 15, 20 minutes talking about this whole Perez Hilton meltdown on TikTok. Do not, and I mean this in all sincerity, do not go looking up this video on
Trust me,
Perez Hilton. Don't, please. I'm genuinely serious. Do not do this. Just take our word for it. It's disturbing, and it's bad enough that everybody who has seen it is like, you don't want to watch this.
No,
seriously.
I'm like struggling to just speak after having seen some clips.
And again,
so for anyone tuning in now, Perez Hilton did a live stream slashing himself with a knife, covered in blood, naked. Has 2 very young children that he purchased. I know that's the thing. If anyone says to me, don't do something, that's all I want to do. But seriously, trust us in this case. Also, fine, Duke. This is why I still love you. I might incorrectly call me old, but at least you never mock my cooking. Thank you. Love you for it. Let me see if there's any new update. Oh my God.
Yeah.
I was not expecting that. Like, people said, like, did you hear about Perez Hilton? I looked it up. I was not expecting that. And then I click on it. I assumed this has got to be fake.
Yeah, it's ladies and gentlemen, truly, it's bad.
Holy shit. Literally looked like a Terrifier movie.
Do not look this up. We're being genuinely serious right now. We're not trying to get you to press the big red button.
No,
we're being genuinely serious. Don't watch this. Seriously.
Bitch, Duke, maybe you sit around watching like ISIS beheading videos and all that. I once dated somebody who used to watch all that shit, like beheading videos. And I'm like, I think there might be something wrong with you. Like, I do not, however, I like fictional horror. Fictional.
Drew, what the what?
What Duke said. I guess so, but what we've been talking about is how I think a lot of these people who live their lives just for negativity and for shitting on themselves and others, this is the outcome. It's I really think at this point, like, demons are real. I mean, this looks like a demon possession.
Yeah, I mean, the man's eyes, he'd gone Britney. He'd gone full Britney.
Let me see if, since we've been yapping, if there's any new update.
The last, and while Mike's looking that up to David to answer your question,
take the screen off though,
yeah,
just because
the last that we had heard, was that he was still in the house. Miami-Dade County Sheriff Tactical Division was there trying to de-escalate the situation and talk him down. The kids are supposedly not in the house. That's the statement that's being issued by the county sheriff. His kids are not in the house. It's just him. And they're just trying to get him calmed down enough to be able to get in there and get him out. And to answer B. Benefield, did he just do that for clicks? No, we don't think so. We think this is legit.
Don't think so. We were talking about that because even if you're the biggest fame whore in the world, which I'm sure he's one of them, what do you benefit from that? You get locked up in the psych ward, you go to jail, you get your kids taken away. I can't imagine.
Yeah,
I can't imagine that. Unless the cops were to get there and he were to wash off the fake blood and be like, haha, just kidding, then maybe, but I don't think that's what you could see. Like,
and frankly, if he tried to pull that, if I were the police, they're going to lock him up. At a minimum, they're going to take him in for a psych evaluation.
But yeah, And I think this is the future that a lot of people, because in the same way that Paris Hilton was sort of the model of being famous for being famous, he was sort of the model of being famous just for throwing shit at other people.
Yeah.
And that's an entire career path now. So
Yep.
I think, just like we see the result of the state of his soul, I think this is how Candace Owens is going to end up. I think this is how the quartering is going to end up. I think this is how a lot of people are going to end up, unfortunately.
Yeah, truly.
Imagine if the sheriff is like, oh, well, the quartering said it.
Yeah, well, the quartering said it must be true.
Oh my God. People are fucking sick, by the way. I looked on X. People are already making memes of it. Like, what's wrong with you? What is wrong with people, Brian?
They need to go out and touch grass. That's the problem. They're living in front of their computer screens.
Yeah. We
They
live
really
in a fucking sick, like a deeply sick culture.
Oh, I totally agree.
Not to sound like, bitter old man, but I genuinely feel like our culture has like a profound sickness.
Well, all right. Let me be the bitter old man for a moment. We don't
Please.
talk to each other enough anymore. Okay. Whenever we go out to eat, we don't have conversations at restaurants. We all sit around, and I'm just as guilty of this. We sit around looking at our phones. We don't talk to each other. We would prefer to send. I have literally seen kids, teenagers, and younger than that. They'll be sitting on a couch and no one's saying anything. The parents then realize, yeah, they're texting each other. They won't talk. Literally, they're 2 feet apart from each other. They could turn and look at each other. They won't talk to each other, but they'll text. They'll text all day long. And I'm sitting there going, what the hell's wrong with all of us? I remember, and I'm old enough to remember this. I'm 54. Okay. Close to Mike's age. But bitch. No, Mike is a mere 30 something. So yeah, there you go. What?
Fuck you. I am not.
I said a mere 30 something.
You mean 20 something?
Oh, excuse me. A young 23,
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Sorry. Thank you, B. I love you.
But I'm 54 years old. I can remember when the internet first came on the scene. Okay. And I remember people writing articles back then about how we were losing our sense of community. And this is like in the 90s. Okay. We're losing our sense of community because what was going to happen, and these were people predicting this, what was going to happen was we would become so compartmentalized. We'd go to our jobs. We'd come home every day and we'd get on our computers on the internet. We'd just talk to each other online. We wouldn't talk to each other anymore. You wouldn't go out on your porch stoop or your front porch, see a neighbor, say, hey, come on up, sit down, talk with me, drink a beer. No. And oh, how prophetic they were back then. And now it's even worse. When you've got kids sitting on a couch and they would rather text each other than talk.
Oh my God. And the thing is too, kids now don't know that this isn't normal. They were raised with it. I mean, have you seen like these parents who just put their little kids in front of an iPad? There was this story a couple years ago, one of the sickest things I've ever seen, that there were these videos on YouTube that were auto playing for toddlers, for like little kids on YouTube Kids.
Yep.
And I don't know if it came from China or some foreign country or where, but it was like this sick subliminal shit where it would have like kids characters, cartoon characters, and they'd be like injecting needles or doing sexual thing. And they said that a lot of these parents just stick their little kids in front of iPads. And so it was auto playing for them.
Jeez.
I don't know what to say about. I'm like, this is just one of these things where I'm like, I have no words.
Yeah. It's just.
Oh my God, beautiful Lana.
Aww.
Thank you so much. Go watch the music video for Noise by Nightwish. It hits on all these themes. I don't think it'll let me show it, but I'll make a note to check it out after. Thank you so much, my love. And if you guys also inclined very bad timing on this. Very bad timing as we're talking to about, just blood on live streams and stuff. However, if you feel like it, send in a super chat, become a channel member, join my local, subscribe, like the video, do all the YouTube-y stuff.
Yep, absolutely.
Apply for state.
Like I said,
to apply
support
for
this brother financially because, it's either that or he's going to start pimping again.
Again, God, I've been off of it for like 2 whole weeks.
Well, there you go.
Oh my God. I'm so speechless still. Like, I can't get over the shock of that. Holy shit.
I have heard it said from the ladies in his stable that he treats his employees well. I will say.
Oh yeah, as long as they get to work, give them a slap on the ass and get hooking.
Boy, do they hook, let me tell you something. Mm-hmm.
Duke, my beloved, as much as I hate you, I also love you. We have a love-hate relationship. Here's
you love to hate each other.
Say something nice about Israel. Israel gave birth to Duke. Not really, but what else? There are nice things. That's just my brain is not in my body right now because I just saw some horrors. There are lots of nice things. They're not Muslims.
Yeah,
that's my official thing. That's the best quality. That's most people's best quality.
Yep.
They're not muzzies. The debate shows just a ruse to restart his pimping. Yeah, we need an energy cleanse. We do.
Yep.
Help. What would reset our energy? Oh yeah, this is a good one, Corey. Yeah, Israel has a wall. Can we get on that maybe at some point this century?
Possibly, maybe,
We could get into that, but I feel like that's just going to bum us out more if we talk about Trump.
Oh God, no! Please don't. I mean, and this is coming from a guy who does a political channel. God, no! Trump is depressing.
I know,
just depressing.
What was that movie? The Great White Hope. He's the Great Orange Disappointment.
Yeah, I was at a cookout at my nephew's house on Sunday.
Oh, he's at the cookout,
and we were sitting around talking, and we. For various reasons, we don't talk politics that much. But in this case, we did. And he said, well, what do you think about what's going on? I said, if I had known everything that was going to happen in the first 18 months of this guy being back in, not only would I not have voted for him, I would have told people not to vote for him. I
still would have voted for him. I totally still would have voted for him. I think the alternative is worse, but I might have voted, or I didn't vote in the primary, but I might have, I don't know, been louder in the primaries or something. See, I didn't want him in the primaries and I got so much shit for it. And this is why, because I knew this is what we would get. I fucking knew it.
You were Crowder in the primaries?
What? Crowder?
Oh, you said louder. I'm sorry. My apologies.
Oh. No, I wanted DeSantis. He ran a horrible campaign. One of the worst.
Well, yeah. Well, that's what happens when you raise $100 million and you have a guy like who ran his campaign, who's a notorious loser, doesn't mind taking your money from you.
I found out. I got the inside scoop. I found out what happened. It was exactly what I expected. He pushed out, for some reason, I don't know why. He's the greatest governor in the world. Like, I don't understand what he was thinking. He apparently pushed out all the people who helped him become governor, who did an amazing job on his campaigns for governor, pushed all of them out just to bring in the people who helped Ted Cruz lose and Marco Rubio lose and all these people. I don't know, B, at this point. Like, would he do better than last time? If he runs, the one time that he had promise in the presidential election was when he debated Gavin Newsom.
Oh, yeah.
He made mincemeat out of him. It was beautiful. So if he's going to bring that energy and run a great campaign, yeah, I would love that. But who knows at this point? I'm not thrilled about the idea of Vance. I know people seem to come around on Marco Rubio. I don't know why. I don't really have any strong feelings for him either way. Just across the board, there is zero that I feel passionate about in politics. I'll totally still vote Republican. I've lived in New York. I know what the alternative is. However, and my whole thing with Trump, it's not even that I'm against the Iran thing. My issue is that it is the only focus. There is nothing being done for the economy whatsoever. And,
Yep.
and what pisses me off too is to see Republicans now using the exact same arguments that Democrats would use under Biden for why, oh, actually, the economy is wonderful, that they'll show you the stock market. I don't give a shit about the stock market. I'm living it every day, job hunting, working, doing things, as are most Trump voters, as are most Americans. And we can experience for ourselves and see with our own eyes. No, the economy is not good right now because of the stock market.
Yep. Yeah. I mean, it's just the stock market is not the be all and end all measurement of how an economy is doing. I mean, I was having a conversation. Who was it? It may have been you.
Oh, yeah.
And we were talking about, there was a time when a family of 4, one person could work, support the whole family, the mom could stay home, and the kids had the blessing and the benefit of, their mom being there and the money that the father made, or it could have been in reverse. Maybe the dad was staying at home and the mom was working. But my point is, you only need one income to, have a nice home, a nice standard of living, and, basically live a good life. Now it's to the point, for various reasons, that you got to have 2 parents working and they both got to be working 2 jobs, and it's just we're killing ourselves.
It's so sad too that nobody today could ever grow up the way that I grew up in New York City, being my family being middle class. That doesn't exist anymore. There is no more middle class. There is no more working class. There's the very, very rich and the very, very poor. Nothing else.
Yeah.
It's impossible there. Because in New York, there are no apartments for under $4,000 a month, and then you have to make 40 times the rent just to sign a lease. If someone signs for you, they have to make 80 times the rent. So you have to make minimum like $500,000 a year just to get a shitty, cheap apartment. And by the way, I've heard Republicans saying for a year now, oh, well, we're going to lose the midterms. So I'm like, gee, if only there were something you could do about it.
The sad part about it is they don't have to lose the midterms. We were talking about this on Sunday. All Donald Trump had to do to ensure that the Republicans would do well in the midterms is 3 words: keep your promises.
Mm-hmm.
Mass deportations, no foreign wars, focus on the economy, lower inflation. That's it. You do those things and you're home.
Yeah.
And the Epstein files. Release the Epstein files. And not only did he not do any of that, he screwed the pooch on all of it.
And look, I totally agree with what a lot of people in chat have said, that I would totally vote for him again. Kamala would be worse. However, is that really that's not good enough for Republicans to win. It's fine for Democrats. They're able to win, holding all the levers of power. It's not good enough for Republicans to just be this much better than the alternative.
Mm-hmm.
It's really depressing. There's nothing in politics that I feel passionate about or want to go. It's really at this point like only things I'm against. There's very little I actually am for these days, which sucks.
Well, and here's the scary part. If this midterm is about to go as bad for the Republicans as a lot of people and I are thinking it could,
me too.
It doesn't matter who you nominate for the Republicans in 2028. They ain't gonna win.
No,
they're just not. So,
yeah, it's very depressing.
Indeed.
His first term, he was at least good for the economy. He at least was kind of proactive. I'm seeing nothing coming out of this administration.
Oh, yeah. And it wouldn't surprise me if not only Trump gets impeached next year, but he gets removed by the Senate.
By the way, this is coming from, like, you're one of the biggest MAGA people I know, like one of the biggest Trump supporters. So I'm glad it's not just me who feels completely let down, which I knew I would be. But
yeah.
Well, speaking of which, there were two things I wanted to get to. I don't want to keep you forever. Do you have like a little bit more time? There are two
I'll
things.
give you a little bit more. I'm looking at the clock,
We
but
should
yeah,
probably wrap up in like maybe the next like 15 minutes or
that'll
so.
work. That'll work.
So if you guys feel so inclined while you're here, send in super chats, join my locals, join my Patreon, become a channel member, and make sure you like the stream and subscribe, not just to me, but to Fedora Nation over here. So I wanted to delve into this bitch. Who is she? I'm seeing her everywhere. What's she? Chinese? I think she's a Chinese bitch and she's running for governor. Excuse me. So sorry if she's not Chinese. I think she's, I don't know, something. However, the Hong lady, have you guys seen this chick? I'm pulling her up.
I want to see this because you were talking about this backstage before we got started.
She's running for governor of Wisconsin. She wants to abolish the police, abolish prisons, abolish borders, and abolish Thanksgiving. She was a big...
Whoa. I could maybe let her go on everything else, but taking away my stuffing at Thanksgiving, forget it.
That's right. It's my favorite holiday. It's my favorite holiday. It is the Olympics of cooking.
Oh, I'll agree with that. Let
me pull this up. Apparently, bitch is crazy.
Imagine my shocked face.
So yeah, this is her ad, and then apparently there's some nutty video she made that we need to hear about. So
okay, she's got crazy eyes. I don't know.
Let me check. Is she Chinese? Chat, do you know? What's her name? Francesca?
Okay, that right there.
Oh, she's Korean. Let's see her ad.
To get by these days, and I know a lot about stress. I work in restaurants.
She's crazy.
15 years ago.
SSR
you
eyes.
might recognize what's across the street. A lot of people in that building don't get why it's so hard to get by right now. Working hard doesn't mean you can always keep up. One wrong step can lay you out flat. This is by design. I'm State Representative Francesca Hong. I'm a service worker, community organizer, and a mom. I work for a living.
Community
Always
organizer.
Have, still do. 5 years ago, my community sent me to the Capitol.
As soon as the community enters chat.
I'm running for governor to fix it. For years, we've been told that doing better isn't possible. Well, let me tell you, that's bullshit. All we need to do is fight together. We can fully fund our public schools and have universal childcare. We can guarantee paid leave and have cheaper healthcare. We can fix a rigged system that puts oligarchs over workers and small businesses. We can do better. Don't let anyone tell you we can't do this. We can build a Wisconsin where we share the table. I'm Francesca Hong, and I'm running for governor because I know that together we make better possible.
You know what? Just speaking from an aesthetic standpoint, like old campaign days, that was a very effective ad.
Here, see, it's so funny. I was gonna say the same thing. The thing that pisses me off the most about this is that these are the ads that Republicans should be running.
Mm-hmm.
This is what Republicans should be running on. She's in her, and she's obviously, I assure you, a scam artist. All her policies do the fucking exact opposite of what she's saying. However, she's in her alleged place of business. Guarantee you she hasn't set foot in there in a decade. However, there she is talking about the working class, talking about jobs, talking about these things. Well, the right is talking about what? Israel.
Yeah, Israel reflecting pools, ballrooms of the White House. I mean,
it's maddening. It's maddening.
Oh, I agree.
I would show ads that Republicans are running on if there were any. That would involve them being able to say or do something ever.
When I was 18 years old, I went to my county courthouse and registered to vote Republican and was a Republican until 2021. I am praying to God. I really am. I am praying to God that in the next 10 years, the Republican Party dies as a political institution. They deserve it.
What's the alternative, though? The commies just totally win, which I'm sure they will anyway, but...
Well, the alternative is you build a better party. You take populist economics and conservative ideas about how to do foreign policy, and you build a better party. I mean, that's what Reform UK is doing over in Great Britain. I mean,
Yeah.
it's to the point you've got two political parties in Great Britain that if an election were held right now, neither one of them would have a majority. Reform UK is right on the edge of changing everything over there. Same thing with various parties around Europe, France, Germany, etc. We're just a little bit behind on the trend. It's time for a third party in America.
My beautiful Drew. Thank you so much, dude. I'm Judy. I have the best pancakes. What does that mean? Do you know what that means? I feel like it's a reference.
I have no idea. No
Thank
idea.
you so much, though, Drew. You're the greatest. Just Google it. Okay, I'm Googling it. This better not be some like Perez Hilton shit. I'm still traumatized. I'm Judy. I have the best pancakes. Oh, is this a crazy bitch?
Yes, it is.
Okay, wait. I'm pulling it up. Where is it? Where is it? There it is.
One left. Only one. Oh, no. No need to fight. No.
Hey.
No need to fight.
Oh, it's
no.
Karen Hong.
Judy, I have the best pancake. Come for breakfast. Oh, hi, guys.
Oh, that's amazing. Oh, breaking news. Police are breaking down Perez Hilton's door. How do you know, Courtney? Is there like... Ugh, I'll search. One second. Let me type. Okay, hold on. Oh, God. Can X, like, blur this at least? Jesus. Okay, latest. Let me see. Oh, God. Blur this fucking shit. People are posting Britney Spears next to it. Oh, my God. Do you think it'll let me show a blurred version with his face? I probably shouldn't risk it, right?
Okay, we've got Zach has just posted a new.
Oh,
yeah. Hang on, I'm shooting it to you right now.
I probably shouldn't show a thing that's blurred from the neck down, right?
Okay.
It paints a picture, but okay, let's see. Whew. Okay, we have new details. Courtesy of the quartering.
Oh, Lord.
Quartering can confirm that this is a thing that happened.
He was home alone. His kids and his family were not present. He was in the residence. I'm hearing conflicting reports of whether it was his home or a possible Airbnb that he was at, but regardless, he was alone. His kids were not present for this. Like I said, the video was
See, this is why we all have to pay $50 cleaning fees on Airbnb.
Yep.
Hey! My beautiful blue cord devil!
Aww.
Dude, thank you so much. You are the greatest. Hail Blue Cord always. The king. You're the greatest, dude. Thank you so much. It has begun, Drink Mikey.
deeply disturbing. It appears.
God, also Blue Cord, if you're just tuning in, whew, don't search the words Perez Hilton. Trust me.
Just don't do it.
Actually.
Not do it.
Perez Hilton, celebrity blogger, had a psychotic break, was self-harming. He was fully unclothed and self-harming. The best way I can describe it is like a scene out of Carrie. is what it looked like.
Description.
Head to toe in blood. He had a butcher's knife. It was a very, very unsettling, disturbing video that he had posted. You can watch my last video for the full update, but the most recent update, authorities do appear to be outside the residence. They have de-escalated the situation. They are trying to, I guess, work with him to get him help at this time. But it does appear that his mom and his kids were not present with him. He was alone, working on getting him the help that he needs, which to me sounds hopeful that he is likely
he's not
still with us. That was my concern with the amount of blood that appeared to have been present. But he was live on TikTok for what appeared to be 34 minutes before the live was cut and his account was banned. But prayers for Perez Hilton, prayers for his family, prayers for his kids. I will keep you posted. I'll keep you posted. But the important and positive thing is that the kids were not present at the time. So I keep you posted as more details become available.
Holy shit.
Yep.
Ooh, yeah, I don't understand why he didn't bleed out with the number of slashes I saw.
Well, and it may be one of those deals where the cuts weren't that deep. But like you said, enough of them, and sooner or later, he ought to have passed out. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, it was bad. Yeah, folks, and we're genuinely being serious about this. Please do not go watch this video. I mean,
don't even search the name. It'll be all the first things you see.
Yeah, it is extremely disturbing. We're really not trying to goad you into it. I mean, I'm being genuinely serious. We're not trying to goad you into doing it. Do not go watch this. It's bad.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Courtney said the police are, beating the door down or something?
Yeah, I believe that's what she said.
Whew. I don't know how to segue from that.
Wow. Yeah, oh, by the way, well, going back to our lady who's running for governor of Wisconsin,
Right.
I think her campaign manager's name is Holy Fuck.
I love you, Brian. I wanted to say, Maddie, this is so true. We were talking about this before. Perez built his life around destroying many lives. It's very true. And yeah, I think, I don't know. There's something when you live your life that way. It looked satanic, this shit. Yeah, I thought that was a roller coaster too. Oh my God. Well, wait, let me pull up one more thing. There was apparently a video that I haven't watched it yet. It said this bitch is being crazy though. The other crazy bitch, the Hong. What's her name? Karen Hong?
Yeah, Karen Hong.
God, there used to be a restaurant in Manhattan called Billy Hong's, by the way. That was the greatest Chinese food you'd ever had in your life. And it doesn't exist anymore, and it pisses me off. Like, I used to go there when I was a kid. Michael Jackson would go there. They had pictures with him on the wall. That's how good it was. Michael Jackson would eat their food.
Oh, wow.
They had, like, lobster egg rolls. Oh, my God. Okay, sorry. I'm hungry. Side note. But apparently this bitch is being nuts, so let's see.
Tweeted about defunding the police. And tonight you were asked whether you would sign that bill to defund the police, and you said no.
If anyone's been defunding the police, it's been Robin Voss and the Republicans who have not been adequately funding shared revenue. And you have seen that local governments have had to make very difficult decisions. And I believe that as governor, that we want to make sure that we're prioritizing public safety. And I believe that those types of bills that could include more investment in the.
Look at the crazy eyes, by the way.
Yeah.
The eyes are bugging.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Things that we know prevent crime. If you want to be tough on crime, you better be tough on the causes.
Yeah, send a social worker.
Because the reality of this moment and the types of public safety systems that we have, I want us to be sensible and realistic, but we know now that the billions invested in the criminal legal system is not working. We are spending on incarcerating an individual more than tuition for UW-Madison. That, this is about making sure that local law enforcement is working with community, that we are taking resources from.
Is this really the craziest
these are
shit?
things that data and facts have shown that.
I will say this. The
I feel like
fashion
this bitch on Twitter oversold this video. The entire world needs to watch it. Really?
the fashion consultant for this lady is really good. I believe the fashion consultant's name is So Damn Hot.
She's so damn hot? I don't think so.
Well, no, I didn't
She'll
say she
probably
was so
win.
damn. I said the fashion consultant's name is So Damn Hot.
She'll probably freaking win.
Probably.
Yeah, I think the last person running for office that I will ever feel passionately about was Spencer Pratt, because it showed, like, what's the point of it all? Because you could run a perfect campaign, you could do every single thing that we always bitch Republicans should do, and it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
Yeah,
The
now when
mail-in ballots a week
now,
later.
now when you got 12 or anywhere from 12 to 20 million, mail-in ballots floating around out there, that all they've got to do is gather them up, bundle them, sell them, and voila.
I'm so glad Republicans have the Supreme Court also.
For now.
To do nothing.
Yeah.
So depressing. Well,
Indeed.
real quick, I wanted to talk about one more thing very quickly.
Okay.
And then I'll stop chatting your ear off. Let me pull it up. This is some bullshit.
Just
So,
some bullshit?
I don't know if you're a Broadway person.
Oh, I think I know what you're getting ready to talk about.
Oh, this makes me so mad. So, the Broadway show Hadestown, there was an actor, a black bit. What happened to Black Lives Matter? What happened to DEI? What happened? Who was cast in one of the lead roles in the Broadway production of Hadestown. And then they uncovered not one, but two of the most horrific, unforgivable things a person could say. One, he said statistically, women work less hours than men, which is a fact. Doesn't matter. And two, he said men do not belong in women's sports. The hurt and the harm and the hurt.
I know.
So he, of course, because only one side, will mow people down to get their way, and the other side are just little pussies in the corner. He was fired, of course. The funniest thing was replaced by a white actor. So can you imagine if their politics were reversed?
Oh my God.
And the worst thing, by the way, he came out and fucking apologized. Like, I wish these people would just, come consult with me. Let me tell you how to handle it, because I got to show his apology. And of course, you look in the comments of his apology. Take a wild guess, Brian. Do you think the apology is good enough for them?
Oh, no.
I said, I'm like, there's no apology in the world. Yeah, this is so true. Good black men wear dresses and are submissive to the white liberal. 100% this. Let me pull up his apology. Oh, I hate it so much. To the affected communities, not the community.
Yeah.
I wish to extend my most sincere apologies to everyone impacted by my words. The 0 people it has impacted. While I never intended to inflict harm, the harm. I recognize that the impact of my statements against 0 people is what matters most. I am fully committed to listening, educating myself, not educating myself.
Yeah, you just used the right hand gesture there a minute ago, buddy.
And elevating my standards, I will work tirelessly to earn the opportunity to make things right. I will never commit wrong thing ever again.
He cucked.
To the cast, creative team, and producers, please accept my sincere apologies for the stress my actions have brought to this production. I accept full responsibility for my words and acknowledge the necessity of immediate accountability. Oh, that's another word. I extend my wholehearted support to the cast, crew, and my replacement. I wish you all tremendous success during your run. I have complete confidence that each of you will be phenomenal. And of course, the comments are like, die.
Yeah.
They're like, what about your victims? His victims.
This is one of those deals where, folks, remember one of the oldest lessons in the world. If you say it and you believe it, don't apologize for it. Because it doesn't matter if you apologize or not. It's like, what's the expression? The camel's nose under the flap of the tent. Before you know it, the camel is going to be in the tent. You give them an inch, they will take a mile.
And that's the apology is is like a confession to them. It's like if you murdered someone and you're in the interrogation room and the cops say, oh, just tell us what you did. It'll help you. No, it's not going to help you. It's going to lock you up. That's what the apology is.
Yep.
These people, this is a sport to them. These people, They create nothing. They do nothing. They only seek to destroy. But what I want to get to, my point with this, why I bring this up, is what really infuriates me more than anything about this is that for people like him who are fired from their jobs for wrongthink, whether it's a Broadway show, whether it's a movie, whether it's, I know what you're laughing at. Whether it's a Broadway show, whether it's a movie, whether it's a person's office job, there is zero support from people on the right. That every single instance like this should be a national scandal. There should be wall-to-wall media coverage. Why do we even have right-wing media? For what? Oh, to talk about Israel, of course, and Iran and things that don't affect us. This shit, people think like, oh, this isn't still happening. I've been saying for a long time, weird things are no different. It might as well be stuck in 2020 all day, every day.
Oh yeah.
There is just nothing. The right, they're just losers. They love losing. This is why the right will lose the culture war.
They don't understand how to fight.
No, and they don't understand the value of the arts, of pop culture, of things that genuinely matter. The left understands it. And the left puts their money where their mouth is. Every single instance like this that happens, whether it's from a Broadway show, if it's just a person being fired from their 9-to-5 job, they should have an army of support behind them. It should be the full Bud Light. That is the one and only time. I remember talking about this on your show. I think the first time I was on years ago. Bud Light was the one time Republicans did anything. And I'm glad about that. However, probably the time that mattered the least. When you have half the country losing their jobs, being blacklisted, was the Bud Light thing really that as consequential? No, I'm glad they did it. However, this only stops when people on the right decide it does. If they were to put the fear of God into these companies and make them see that there would be a massive backlash, it will be costly to them, it will hurt their bottom line, it will be a PR nightmare, this shit would be done with tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
But they know that the right will just be little pussies in the corner saying nothing, doing nothing. I am the only right-wing account on X who said a word about this.
Yep.
They know there will be no acknowledgement, no nothing, no fight.
Yeah. The left understands how to fight, and they are ruthless. They will, I mean, you understand this expression. They're going to go to the mattresses. Okay. They will go to the mattresses on every issue. Absolutely, they will. Why? They're not going to give an ounce of ground.
15 years ago, Chick-fil-A wasn't sufficiently supportive of gay marriage, and we're still hearing about it. For a chicken sandwich, they fought.
Yeah. Hobby Lobby closes on Sunday. Yeah, that's not good. That's not good. I mean, it's just conservatives don't know how to fight. Well, put it this way. I've always used this example when it comes to politics, but when it comes to pop culture, it's still true. How do I want to phrase this? How do I want to modify the phrase I normally use? Conservatives treat pop culture and culture in general like a cause. The left treats it like a business. Now, what am I getting at? Conservatives treat culture and pop culture like, okay, this is something we must preserve. There's some little problems with it, but if we just tinker a little bit at the edges, it'll be fine. Then once we fixed it, we can go back to our homes and mind our own business. The left, on the other hand, treats culture and pop culture like a business. They want to understand every aspect of it. Why? Because in doing so, they can further their agenda, and they will not let anyone interfere with the ability to move their agenda forward, which means they're going to want to control television. They're going to want to control film. They want to control music. They're going to want to control social media. They're going to want to control, network news, newspapers, etc. Why? Because they can influence the culture, and they will learn everything they need to know about all those institutions and how they work and the gears that make them turn to make sure that they can keep moving their agenda forward. That's the difference between conservatives and liberals when it comes to culture.
This is so damn true. Also, the left is fighting a war. The right can barely muster a battle.
Amen. Amen.
So I made a stink about it on X. I saw some prominent people sharing it. So hopefully maybe it can start some sort of discussion, because I genuinely feel like every single person who gets fired for wrongthink, for being a conservative, it should be national fucking news.
Oh, I agree.
Because it's not about one person. It's not about this Broadway actor. It's about all of us. They want all our jobs. They want all of us dead.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely.
And the more we just allow it to happen with no pushback, the more they will feel emboldened to do it to all of us.
Yep.
Well, Brian, is there anything positive for us to end on? This has been a journey.
Politidate is like a huge thing. Friends, please, this guy right over here, okay? If you have friends of yours who are lefties, who are alone, living and talking to their cats more than they probably should,
or conservatives
for that matter, who are walking their dogs way too much, okay? Let's be honest. We need to find a way to help them get together and have some fun doing it. Mike has got something called Politidate. He dropped the link in chat earlier. He's going to drop it again momentarily.
Here's the application.
Exactly. He's going to drop the link. Okay. Tell your friends to check it out. Sign up for it. Orlando area for right now. Going to expand nationwide. This could be a load of fun. Because let's be honest about it. Surely we can prove to everybody once and for all that we're more than just political animals, that we can rise above our politics and actually have deep and meaningful relationships, even though we may not agree on everything. Here's a chance to prove it.
Well, and
you
also
can be a part of it.
I know my bitches in the chat are thinking they want the drama, so don't worry. There will be plenty of drama. However, there may be some nice ones as well. So for anyone who's listening in now, I am producing my very first independent web series. It is called Politidate. It is a cross between a dating show and a debate show. So imagine one of these like Jubilee debates where you got Dean Withers and you got some conservative chick, but now imagine they're on a date while bickering. So we set up two political opposites, put them on a date together. They discuss and debate whatever they feel like, and then at the end of the hour, they vote on if they would go on a second date. So some of them might be very heated, very dramatic, but some might actually be sweet. Maybe they'll go on a second date. Maybe we'll get people married. Wouldn't that be nice?
Yeah.
I don't think I could either be. I'll watch it, but not sign up. I'm the same way. I will not be on Politidate. I will just be watching behind the scenes.
No, he'll just be picking off the cute gay guy that he thinks is really hot and kind of.
He is really hot.
I'm telling you, he's gonna go Harvey Harlow here. Okay, there's gonna be accusations, court cases.
Oh, I hope so.
God. Anyway,
come on, Duke. Yeah. What do you think? What do you think? I'm gonna produce the hell out of this. Just trust me. Also, my long time dream of starting a production company, Red Band, is here. This is our first project. So if it does well, I got more ideas. We got more. I have friends with great ideas. I want to produce it all. So gotta get Courtney on there. I gotta find like a liberal guy. I think the socialist guy is too young for her. He's like 20.
You sure he's too young?
Shut up, Duke. Shut up, Drew.
Oh.
Such bitches. Shut up, Tim. But yeah, so
Terrible.
that's the positivity. Seriously, if anybody has any single friends, liberal, conservative, whatever, like I said, I'm anticipating it's going to be harder to get liberals on, but we also do have some that we need conservatives for. So whether they're guys, girls, gays, straights, whatever, we want all types of people. Apply for Politidate. Follow us on all platforms at Politidate, except X, which is Politidate USA. The application is everywhere and in the chat. So apply, tell people about it, get people to apply. It's going to be a good show. I promise you it's going to be a good show. We got the studio space mapped out, everything. So, and Brian, my beloved,
Yes.
where can people find you and what have you got coming up?
You can find me on X at the Front Porch C1. You can find me on Rumble. You can find me on Kick, soon to be other places as well. I've got a live stream coming up this Thursday night where it's called The Newsroom. We get together usually for about an hour and a half, talk about the news, give our views, and try to make sense out of this crazy thing that we call life. By the way, if you have a meme that you think is funny as all get out, hey, my DMs are open on X. Either send me a DM, tag me on something. More often than not, if you send me something, then you're like, hey, here's a good story idea. Maybe I'll talk about this. I reserve the right to use or not use what you send, but more often than not, it will make it on the screen. So, hey, drop me a line. And while you're at it, subscribe to my channels. There you go.
Do it. Follow him on everything. This is one of the greatest guys in the world. I love him very much. And I love you guys very much. Even you sassy bitches in the chat. I will be live on Thursday with Pimpcast. I can't speak. We have my friend Lauren coming on, who is playing Harley Quinn in a new horror movie that's coming out that just got announced. Very excited for that. We will be scheduling movie night very soon. I'm gonna do one this weekend, one way or the other. If they're not free, we could do something else in the meantime. But so you guys, subscribe to all the stuff. Make sure you like the stream. Do me a favor. Once it ends, leave a comment on the video. Make the YouTube algorithm hate me this much less. Follow this guy, subscribe to him, support him. He is the greatest. I love you guys. I will see you soon, y'all. Bye.
Bye.